What up?
Whoa, you ready to rock today, or what do
I'm
you
a,
think about today's game so far?
bro, what is with you and going into hyperspeed? We just got here. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to It's
I'm
Not
ready to
Yet.
go.
This he's already about 10 minutes ahead of us. He's halfway through the first quarter already. I haven't even got to the game yet. What's good, everybody? Appreciate y'all being here. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you're new. You guys are the best. We love you. We've got the Niners hosting the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. What do you think? I'm thinking
Man,
Dak
I think this is
Prescott
going to be a
3
good game.
interception game.
I think it's going to be a lot more well played than what you're thinking. I think it's going to be a little closer than what you're thinking.
I didn't say it wouldn't be close. I didn't say Brock Purdy would have a perfect game. All I said is I wouldn't be surprised if Dak Prescott threw 3 interceptions tonight.
Yeah, I think that this is one of those games that's really going to define the offseason for Dak Prescott. I think he's got a lot of pressure today. I really do. And you know, we're not going to elevate Brock Purdy to elite status yet, are we?
Bro, don't even get me friggin' started. So if anybody wants to go defend me on our NFL predictions for Week 5 video, go ahead. There, I've upset a Niner fan because I said Brock Purdy was not elite yet. He's only played 12 games. You can't call someone elite who's never played a full season. Like, can he be elite? Yes. Can he? Of course he can. He's not a bad quarterback. I never said he was bad. But I'm not going to call essentially still a rookie elite.
I only started that because I really believe that comment on his part was super biased and super fandom and has no really comprehension. Kyle Shanahan drafted that dude because he knew he fit the offense. He knew he had the intelligence to play in that offense. And it was a no risk pick at 7th round. And guess what? He's turned into something he can use. And that's what we got. A very
Okay, look, if you want to talk about the 10 to 19 yard pass range, if you want to just hone in on that specific stat, yeah, I'll call him elite. He's really good right there. But as a whole, everybody's got room to grow, right? Like every young player's got room to grow.
So, and then at the end of the day, when you say the word elite and you talk about quarterbacks,
yeah,
that name is not in that conversation.
Like, everybody's got bad games, so like I could throw any name out there and they're gonna be like, well, remember that time he threw 3 interceptions against somebody? And I'm like, okay, everybody's got bad games, dude. But that'd be like me saying Zach Wilson is elite because he had one good game against the Chiefs, right? And he's beat the Bills twice. In my opinion, that makes you elite if you beat the Bills twice, right? But you know how like biased I'd sound if I said that? I don't mean it. Obviously, Brock Purdy is fundamentally a little bit better than Zach Wilson. That dude's got a lot more room to grow, but he got drafted to New York, and Brock Purdy got drafted to San Francisco, and there's a big difference right there. But are we gonna call Justin Fields elite because he plays great football sometimes? Like look, Brock Purdy is a smart QB. Okay? He's smart and does what he's told. He doesn't just throw the ball to the other team. He knows what colored jersey his teammates wear every game. Good. That's good. He's a smart guy. You know, he might not have the deepest arm, like the strongest arm in the league, but he can throw the ball downfield. He also can have Christian McCaffrey put up 4 touchdowns in a game too and make his job much easier.
I couldn't agree more. I just wanted to make sure I hit you with that to start with because I knew it was going to come up sooner or later. Might as well get it out of the way.
You just wanted to find somebody in the chat to get mad at me.
No, absolutely not.
You wanted to get me riled up so I'd fight with someone. That's what
See,
you're
I'm
doing.
going to tell you that even our resident 49ers fans not going to disagree with that comment, and that's the reason why I just
I
thought it was.
immediately sent his comment to our very own Swifty in the chat, and I was like, "Sorry, I don't think your quarterback's elite." And he seemed a little upset at me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm working on this scoreboard, by the way. You got me all thinking about Brock
I
Purdy.
know I shouldn't have done it.
I don't know where we're at with this, where this game is about to start or whatever. Bro, Craig. That's a whole nother mental everything.
What's up, CJ?
A mental everything. What's up, CJ? What's up, Ian? Also, Grange Saves. Welcome back. I know you were here with us the last couple times. Appreciate you being here. Craig, nice to see you as always, my guy. Anybody else that's in the chat who hasn't left us a comment yet, thanks for being here. We appreciate you.
Heck yes.
Listen,
I think tonight's game is going to be good.
I love the boos. I like being booed. So
I just think tonight's game is going to be good, and at least a half.
Or are you going to make some kind of Brock Purdy, Tom Brady comparison, Craig? Because, like, Tom Brady's the type of person I see in Brock Purdy, and not because of not saying he's going to win 7 Super Bowls. He's got Kyle Shanahan, not Bill Belichick. That's what's going to hold them back. And look, I work with a Niners fan who's probably one of the most intelligent people I've ever met, and he said he says it every single year. And he says, we're not going to win very many Super Bowls, if any, with Kyle Shanahan. That was a ghost boo. Oh, scared me. Sorry. I did not react appropriately. That's on me. All right, I got the scoreboard. My router, my TV's almost. Dude, this is like a new, like, back in the day when we kicked off It's in the Blood, it was like, were you going to be able to see my face because my internet was so bad? Now it's, will my TV freaking turn on before the game starts? It's like every year we've got our thing that something's not going to work right. Just for funsies. Lost in translation. That's fair. I apologize. Have you ever heard of Tom Brady's very first stand-up comedy special yet? I would probably watch it. I'm not going to lie. Is it cringy, though? Like, is it, like, just be honest with me. Is it cringy? I know you love Tom, but something about, like, him just, like, kind of talking about normal dude stuff sometimes gets a little, it's like listening to Kirk Cousins speak, man. It's a little cringy.
Man, I don't know. I can't get behind Tom Brady doing comedy, dude.
I just feel like he's got, like, ultimate dad comedy, right? Like, you got Gronk, who's, like, his BFF, and, he's, like, just wild kind of frat boy type, and then you've got Brady, who's, like, kind of, like, reserved, and, he's like a military guy, kind of straight edge with everything, and so seeing him make some laughs of things would, honestly, I feel like be funny in its own way. Like, funny, like, not that we find what he says funny, but just watching it to be funny. If that makes sense. All right, let's get the scoreboard up. Boom. I think that looks okay. I didn't look too hard. What's up, Johnny Small Pepper?
Welcome. JSP.
Appreciate you. Chiefs should sit Kelsey this Thursday night. We play the Broncos. No freaking way. Broncos are going to drop 30 on us. We need every point we can get. What's up, Robert? Appreciate you stopping in. It's called It's Just Too Easy. It's actually AI-generated 1 hour special. It's actually pretty angry at times, but it's just weird. See, that's what I feel like an actual stand-up with Brady would be. Like, kind of just weird. I would laugh because I laugh at everything. But it would be like, He sprained his ankle. They're suspecting it's a high ankle sprain. I don't think he should play. And if he does, I don't think he should be running crazy routes, right? Like, keep his play kind of more simple.
Yeah, but his
It's not like a
effectiveness-
quarterback where he's got to plant his foot right to throw kind of situation.
his
He
effectiveness.
he may
But
s- he may sit. We'll see. It is Thursday. It's a short week, so I wouldn't be surprised to not see him. But it is at Arrowhead, and who knows if freaking Taylor Swift's gonna show up. If Taylor Swift's gonna show up, there's no way that he's gonna sit on the sidelines.
I
It's
just
just the way it is. Like I'm over the situation, as most NFL fans are, but you know what? We can't do anything about it. All right, let's turn this thing off. He should make a swift recovery.
after the injury, I thought he played pretty well though, honestly, today.
All right, my TV is not fixed. I gotta reboot it again.
Well, we are not kicking yet. We're still looking at cheerleaders,
Yay!
but we're getting close.
Yay!
Brandon Aubrey, the rookie.
That's the kicker.
Ray McLeod.
That was a Steeler, right? At one
He
point,
was a Steeler and was
like a
released.
kick returner, wide receiver 4 type guy.
Here we go. Ball's in the air.
He said best part. All right,
And
well,
to the back of the end zone.
you got this game until I can get this TV up and whatever, you know.
There
You know.
comes. Boy, I tell you what, they got the cleanest cut group of starters that I've ever seen. Except for George Kittle. He's WWE all the way.
Bro, I can't wait to watch him week in and week out doing some like pro wrestling shenanigans.
I think it'll be pretty good. He's got that hair and he's got the look for it, so he'll probably make a great one. All right,
Steelers won today, a shocker. Yeah, that was crazy.
Purdy's going to start in the gun. Use checks in motion. They flip it out to McCaffrey, who's going to bust through and get yanked back by his neck. There comes the flag. There had to be some kind of penalty there, whether it be horse collar or face mask.
You know what? Look, I don't believe in playing dirty, but the only way the Cowboys are going to win is if they stop that man somehow. And Jerry Jones said, do whatever you gotta. Pickensburg.
Yeah, Wilson just wrapped his helmet straight around his face, spun him around. So that brings it up to 1st and 10. Ball goes all the way out to the 43-yard line, and San Fran is already moving 13 seconds in. C-Mac's in the backfield.
I just want to say, Brandon Ayuk is a dog.
And speaking of which, like Brandon Ayuk gets his first catch of the game, is going to get 9 yards.
I'm just saying.
You know, he ticked off Shanahan a couple years ago, and he got set down for a little while. But since he's come back, he's been on it.
I mean, they basically put him in the doghouse for like a year. Like, you took a year's worth of great stats away from that man because of like a mistake or two he made or something he said, or I don't even know what happened. But like, for whatever reason, that man was in the doghouse and he didn't deserve it.
2nd and inches. Purdy's got him in the eye.
QB sneak.
He's going to go hand off to C-Mac. He's going to get the first down and a few more.
That sounds like something Mac Jones would do to Sauce Gardner. Actually, that's not the only player I've seen Mac Jones hit below the waist like that. So I rephrase to that's just Mac Jones, something he would do to anyone probably.
Oh, man, they get back to the line pretty quick. 1st down and 10. Ball is on the San Fran 44.
He's too much of a dog. They got to put him in there. That's what I'm saying.
He's going to hit Ayuk on the outside. He's going to get a 1st down and a few more. And San Fran's continually moving the ball down.
That's about the only thing I've seen Mac
Sword
Jones
of the Spirit.
effectively
Welcome.
do this year. What's up, Sword of the Spirit? Right to the belly button. I would probably, yeah. Anywhere from the belly button to the knees is fair game to Mac Jones.
Ouch.
I'm just saying, he's a weirdo.
1st and 10. Ball is at the 33. Purdy's in the gun. Here comes a pass rush. He's going to step in and fire. He is going to hit. It's fumbled by Debo, picked up by Dallas. But did he have possession? That's the question. There is a flag on the play. It's probably going to be offsides. It's incomplete pass, first and foremost.
All right, let's see if I can pull this game up on my phone somewhere.
All right,
The ankle nibbler.
On Parsons.
Talk about a dog. He's got to be the best player on that team by far.
And he's so fast.
Oh, it's mostly. That's who Sword of the Spirit is.
Oh, I got you.
Word.
I
like swords. I got a sword right here behind me, actually.
All right, 1st and 5 now. They are back in the eye. Looking downfield, he's going to throw it out, and that's going to be Debo, who's going to get the first down if they give it to him. He looked like he reached out for it. We'll see if they give it to him.
All right, I'm watching this game, but lots of seconds behind you. I just saw the offsides flag. My receiver just says boot. B-O-O-T. Boot. It's trying its best.
Okay, they're still in the eye. 2nd down and 1. Debo did reach over the line, but they did not give him where he reached with the ball. Going to flip it out to McCaffrey. He's going to try to get to the edge. He does. He gets the first down and about 3 or 4 more.
Yeah, it's not the nicest quality of sword, but it looks cool, and that's why I have it.
I just like swords.
That's what I'm saying. It looks cool. So,
well, I tell you what, this San Francisco offensive line, they should be considered heralded because they throw some blocks for McCaffrey. 1st and 10, balls they are officially in the red zone. Purdy's back to pass. He steps up. He runs, rolls to the right, fires to the end zone. Wide open, George Kittle, touchdown.
Tutty!
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I also like big knives. Big knives are pretty sweet, too.
I like big knives.
They're going to get every D lineman for jumping like that every time. Yeah.
I mean, but look at that protection.
I haven't seen the touchdown yet, but I will soon, I'm sure. Also got us a nice, crisp Dr. Pepper today.
Extra point is good, but there is a flag.
Uh-oh. Oh, I just saw the kiddo tutty.
Is it going to be offsides again, and then they're going to go for 2?
Oh, my God. That's your favorite thing in the world. It's in the blood special. Go for 2.
Let's see.
You know what I'm happy about today? My rookie. Well, yeah, I'm free. Yeah, of course I'm happy about that. But my rookie, Rashee Rice, got his 2nd career touchdown today.
There's a lot of things that I'm pretty happy for, considering my week has been garbage for picks.
So are we getting a 2-point conversion or not?
No, we are not.
So we're leaving it at 7?
We are leaving it at 7.
Word. Okay.
Sword says he's happy because the Packers didn't lose today.
2 is greater than 1 is greater than 0. That is true, but this guy over here literally despises the 2-point conversion more than anything in the world, probably.
I see some of the logic in it sometimes, like depending upon score and situation. I get it, but until you need it, I hate seeing teams walk away with 6 when they don't get it. So.
You know what? You got to risk it to get the biscuit.
You got to risk it to get the biscuit.
It's just a fact. Listen, life's no fun if you just do the norm every single time.
I mean, that's fair enough too. I mean, catching people off guard, I get it.
Especially when you're a really good football team, okay? You know, like a team like the Niners to do that makes sense. I mean, we'll see if how Dallas is gonna play today. But the Niners went straight down the field and scored a touchdown. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
if I were to be coaching, I'm conservative until I have to be risky.
no, I don't need a handbook on it. But when there is 14 minutes left in a game, an entire quarter, it's not a you must do it if you're down by like say 9 points or whatever that was, 10 points. Like there's situation like, and obviously you got to trust your defense as well. Like if you don't trust your defense at all, then okay, yeah, go for it and do it. But if you can kick a field goal and then get the ball right back and go score a touchdown, it's not going to matter.
Yeah, I
Now
just
I
think,
understand when it's considered a must, but when the other day when there was still an entire quarter on the clock, I didn't see need that they had to go for 2 there. And then they did it and they didn't get it. And so then it ended up not mattering.
yeah, I just think sometimes I think if you've got the lead and you want to keep the pressure on, there might be a few situations that it's a good idea, but all in all, I'm just conservative. And there's your kick, and it's going to go through the back of the end zone for the second touchback. And who said it earlier? Dak has got to respond. He does today.
I mean, talking about the NFC divisional matchup or whatever last year, hit quote unquote, he said, "Thanks for pissing me off." And I'm like, "All right, buddy. Let me know after that how them 3 picks taste on Sunday."
Do you want me to go ahead and get this, or are you going to get it when on delay?
Well, I got a completely blue TV screen, so I couldn't even guess.
Dak's in the gun. He's going to hand it off to Pollard, who's going to push forward and get about a yard. Stopped pretty much immediately.
Buffalo's offense never made the flight across the pond. Bro, I just felt it in my soul that Jacksonville would win. Sometimes I don't have the guts. You know, you miss all them shots that you don't take. I didn't take the shot, okay?
49ers look very strong right now.
Yeah, right here.
2nd and 9. Looks down the field. He's going to take a shot, and it's overthrown. Ferguson is the intended receiver, and the ball came out funny. It was kind of wobbly.
Parsons is playing today also. Leo. But yeah, you said I hate being conservative because I can't handle losing and thinking, what if? Sometimes it's great to be aggressive. Colts have a great winning strategy. Let Richardson score points until he's hurt, then send Minshew in to run out the clock.
3rd down and 9. It's a big
Oh,
play for
God.
San Fran. They're trying to get off. Prescott lost it down the sideline, and that is going to be incomplete, nowhere close to Michael Gallup. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and Dallas goes 3 and out.
Yeah, and if San Francisco goes down a field and puts up another 7, then what? Then what? They're going to abandon their run game immediately and get into a throw only. And that's when Dak Prescott's going to turn the ball over to the point that Cooper Rush is going to come in and save them.
The punter's name is Anger. I like that.
Brian. His first name's Brian. Like, I just feel like that is such a not a football player name, I guess. Like Brian Branch. It's just Brian Branch. Like, that kid don't look like a Brian.
And Goodwin makes the tackle at the 22. No return.
Cooper Rush is the GOAT. That's what I'm saying. He's the only one that can save them from the Niners.
Words have never been spoken better, and Dallas goes 3 and out. I am not a Cowboy fan.
Dude.
They're a regular season team. They seem to find ways to get wins in the regular season and then just never get anywhere in the playoffs. Is Trey Lance active tonight? I saw him in uniform.
Well, that's a pretty good indication, I would say. Bro, I've rebooted this thing 3 times. It says the HD content protection of your display has been compromised. What does that even mean?
I have no idea what that means. You can go to non-HD channels.
I can't go to any channel because as soon as it shows me that message, I go back to a blue screen. It just shuts off. So, we're going to try to reboot it on the internet.
Putting Zeke in at center was one of the stupidest decisions I have ever seen in the NFL. Agreed.
That was one of my favorite plays I've ever watched. Bro, you can't tell me that was not that was the Nickelodeon game. You remember that? Oh god, that was so funny. That was so good. Shout out to Mike McCarthy, bro. Restart manually. Let's do it. All right, we're doing it again. We are doing it again. Perna's reaction to the end of the Broncos game was comedy gold. I watched parts of their stream. I've been at work all day, so I just got home like 20 minutes before this stream.
Hey, on a quick note, do you want me to have Spectrum send you a couple more new receivers?
We can talk about that later.
Yeah, I was going to say, because there's got to be something wrong with it, right?
I don't know. This is the first time in my life I have ever had cable. This could be normal, and I just don't know it.
I mean, what it's doing to you, it does here every now and again, but it's when it's updating. It's like yours is never done updating.
Oh, it's not updating at all. It's just I have to restart it every day. Today, I have to restart it a minimum of, this will be number 4 if it works. No, I know that it's not normal. It's a piece of garbage, and it's brand new. I'm just a sarcastic little
Purdy's going to be under
little
center.
person. Sarcastic little person.
Ball is at 23. They're going to hand it off to McCaffrey, and he blasts through the hole, and he's going to get 5 on first down.
This is next level. No, dude, this is horrible. I rebooted it 3 times through the menu, and now I'm rebooting it via the internet, and we'll see what happens. And if it doesn't, then I'm just gonna chalk it up to an L today. That's the American way, new and broken. Matt Milano, yeah, they said he's probably not gonna be back this year. Dude,
Purdy's
they took a
under
lot of
center.
brutal hits today.
They're going to do the pitch to McCaffrey. He tries to get the edge and finds his way forward for about 3. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Has McCaffrey ever ran for less than 3 yards in his career?
When he was getting beat up in Carolina.
Yeah, see, if I pirate it, which I will show this for like 1 second because I don't want to get demonetized, but I have Hulu Live TV. We can't see it anyway. So I have it on my phone, but it's like almost it's probably more than a whole minute behind live TV. So I used to stream it like that, and nobody would listen to me that I was
Purdy's
over
back.
a minute
Passing
behind.
fires over the middle. It's tipped up in the air, incomplete. And Dallas is going to get a stop.
No, elite quarterbacks don't have incompletions.
Where's that person at tonight? They should come in here.
Oh, they specified that they weren't going to come back and they weren't going to subscribe because I have a lazy opinion about Brock Purdy.
I love it that opinion is lazy. Actually, it probably took more thought than it took them to write their comment. Okay, there's the punt.
I want him to come back. He wouldn't even respond to my comment, which was very well respectful.
Fair catch at the 26 by Turpin.
How many yards did the Niners get on that drive? I'm just curious. Did they get a first down?
9.
Okay, so they went 3 and out. That's what I meant to ask. Equipment has restarted. All right, let's see. Are you gonna work? Please. People call Ryan Fitzpatrick racist for saying Justin Fields was closer to Cam Newton than Peyton Manning. Dude, I remember that too.
People need lives.
Like, Peyton Manning can't run like Cam Newton could. Oh my god, my TV has sound, which means it should be fixed. All right, I'm going to give you the Cowboys.
Okay.
I'll take over the Niners. I'm catching up on this game. I missed 3 drives and 7 points already. But we're back. We're back.
Von Miller was on the sidelines in a baseball cap while the rest of his D was dying in the fourth quarter. I didn't get to see much of the morning game this morning. I was working. Was Von Miller, did he play today?
He played today, but I don't know that he played. Like Crafty said, I don't know that he played the end of that game. You know, when they needed him, when they were trying to route a comeback. KC in a rematch of Super Bowl IV with the Vikings. Go KC. Yeah, I was kind of nervous going into that game because of our offensive struggles. I wasn't even worried about our defense. And the first play of the game was a fumble recovered by Kansas City. And so I was all hyped up about the defense. But he didn't play at all. He was on the field. He played. Hang on, I watched most of that game. I was driving during some
King
of
of
it.
Cleveland says I had a stress-free Sunday, no Browns. And the AFC North just got really tight again.
Let's see. Box score. Buffalo. Yeah, Von Miller, he must not have played long. It said that he had 1 assist tackle. That's it.
All right, Dak is in the gun. 3 wideouts to the right. He's looking to the left. He hits Pollard on the outlet, and Pollard is going to lose 2 yards on first down.
He just got
As
slammed
Greenlaw
into the
just
next.
smoked him.
He got slammed like into the next level of the earth, bro. There was no joy in Buffalo.
Greenlaw with a big hit.
Helmet off on the field. Yeah, because well, he should have been flagged. I'm not sure that it was going to affect everything.
Prescott throws, and it's caught by CeeDee Lamb. He's going to gain about 8.
So apparently there was a DPI flag thrown on Snead. And he starts talking to the ref, and there's like 3 or 4 refs all talking together. Snead takes his helmet off. It's not off very long, but he puts it back on. So he should have been flagged for that.
That's after the play.
But so that doesn't matter to the actual play. They were discussing if that flag was DPI, and then they pulled that flag.
Prescott is going to get smoked.
They're down
straight up sacked on 3rd and 3. Bosa comes in with the big hit, and Dallas goes 3 and out themselves.
Womp womp. But yeah, the helmet was after the play and didn't get flagged. But I think they were so focused on trying to figure out if that was DPI or not and figure out what they're going to call that they just ignored it. But Kevin O'Connell told him, he took his helmet off, and the ref told him to put the helmet back on. So I don't know why that had happened.
And here goes the punt, and it's going to be fair caught by McLeod at the 30.
The thing is the DPI would have put them like on the goal line or whatever if it was pass interference, but it took them to 4th down, so they were going to have to punt or whatever. And so it would have moved the distance of where the Chiefs would have been, I guess. I don't know. I didn't get to see it, and the replay I saw of the actual play which right now, that's all that matters. People are more mad about the helmet thing, but they didn't call it, so we can't do anything about that. But they're arguing now over if it was DPI or not, and every single replay of it I saw was on my phone, and it was so blurry I could barely see either of them, so I couldn't tell.
So perception of from I was watching, I got to switch over and watch that game at that point. I don't think that's DPI because the ball is uncatchable. If they're going to call anything, it's illegal contact, but they were going down the field together. And I think the rule says something about if you're running together and hand fighting, that it's not a penalty. I got to agree with the officials after they conferred. I don't think it was an illegal contact. Definitely not DPI.
Yeah, they said, the whole big thing on the internet, every time the Chiefs play, it's the same thing. But is that it should have been DPI and that the Chiefs were gifted the refs pulling that up. Now, the helmet thing should have been called. Like, anybody who takes their helmet off, it's, I guess, 99% of the time going to be called. But I really feel like in that moment, the ref even told him to put his helmet on, but they were so worried about trying to figure out what that call was that because they quickly came together, right? Like he yelled at Snead and they all ran together. I don't know. I didn't get to see the ending of that football game.
Hey, the Giants today, at least I thought they played
The Giants played respectable, dude. They put up 17. They didn't get 70 put up on them. That makes them better than the Broncos. So I think they scored a first quarter touchdown. It was defensive. But they scored a first quarter touchdown for the first time, or first half touchdown for the first time this year, or something like that.
The game I got to go back and watch is Pittsburgh and Baltimore. I don't know how that occurred.
See, that's the game I watched the most of today, except for the fourth quarter. That's why I'm like, what happened? Dude, that game was awesome, Crafty. It started off with my boy, Tyrann Mathieu, getting the pick six to kick things off, and I don't even care about the rest of the game. I was just wound up about that. No, there's always going to be Bronco shade. Always. Zach didn't have his best game, but he definitely didn't have his worst game, and they ran to the football. Okay, we've got 1st and 10 at the 30, it looks like. And he's going to turn around under pressure quick, and he's going to get sacked. He saves it from being like a 6-yard sack into only being a 3-yard sack. It will be 2nd down and long.
Man,
dude, that pressure came quick.
Yeah, this Dallas defense is legit when they're on.
The Honey Badger, dude, he's a dog. I don't care what anybody says. A lot of people in Chiefs Kingdom wanted him gone, but not I. I went and bought his Saints jersey as soon as he got there. All right, 2nd down and 12 now from the 28. They're going to toss it. That's to Samuel. Samuel's trying to get to the outside. He does, and he's going to go out of bounds about a yard shy of the 1st down. Dude, I forgot he started in Arizona. Yeah. I think I actually have I might have a Tyrann Mathieu Arizona card somewhere.
I think Belichick is checking. He might be checking out.
No, dude, he wants to pass Don Shula of most wins all time.
What's he need? How many more does he need?
30 or less.
Ain't gonna make it.
I bet he will. 3rd down and 1. Turn around, hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey bulldozes his way to the line. It's going to be close, but I think forward progress will give him a 1st down. I have only ever had one official jersey, Larry Fitzgerald. Bro, dude, that guy's awesome too.
Man, cool segue into that conversation. Kwame Lassiter for Cincinnati got acted today from the practice squad, and he got to catch a pass in the game.
Is that the tight end?
No, he's a wide receiver. His dad was a defensive back for the Cardinals that passed away like last year. Pretty cool move.
Was it number 80?
18.
First and 10, handed off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's pushing his way through. He'll get 5, maybe 6 yards. Yeah, but number 80, I thought it was a tight end. Caught his first.
That's
That
the
was not a catch, by the way. But that's his first official catch. He bobbled it and did not get his feet in, but they got another playoff, so it didn't matter. That one was not a catch.
They showed the replay on it. It was a catch when he had control. He still had the other foot down.
But his foot came up while he bobbled it, and he didn't get two down together. But it was so funny. Hang on. After this play, I'll explain the whole situation. It was actually really funny. Second down and 5. Play clock's rolling down. 4:15 left in the first. Purdy looking, has time, fires. It's batted down at the line, incomplete. So right before that play happened, I was explaining to my coworker, who's a little bit new to football, that the NFL, the fans, the refs, the media, everybody does not know what a catch is, because every single situation we get to, it seems like it's different, right? The definition of a catch is different. And then that happened. And they were like, they need to hurry up and get to the line before they look at that. And I was like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Nobody can ever agree on what a catch is. Like, I was just explaining that to him. And then that play happened.
Dallas looks like they're in the neutral zone.
All right, 3rd down and 5. That flag comes up. It was in the neutral zone. He fires. It was a free play, trying to get it to McCaffrey. It's going to be incomplete. It don't matter because they are going to get 5 yards and an automatic first down.
If I can sit here at home and see that the guys pass the ball, how come he can't?
Yeah, dude, they're lined up right there down the middle. They can see it. No, but great.
Dumbfounded. Look at him. Look at him.
Dude, both of his feet are well over, and his head is further past the center's helmet.
Like I said, from that crap angle that I can see it from here, I knew that flag was coming out.
All right, so it's going to be an automatic first down with the 5-yard penalty. And that takes him right inside Cowboys territory. They're going to hand it off. And that, I believe, is Mason, right? Is it Mason still on the Niners?
Looks like Mason.
Mason up the middle for about 6 or 7. No, but it was a great showing by the Bengals. A lot of young pieces got to step up. Jamar Chase had a good day. He set a franchise record. I didn't hear what the record was, but he set a franchise record today.
15 receptions in a single game.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I figured it had to do with the number of catches. He was targeted a lot. All right, 2nd down and 3. Play clock's going down. He's going to turn around, hand it off to Mason again, and he's going to cut that distance in half. Not quite there to a first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1. And McCaffrey comes trotting back on.
No, I thought the Cardinals, for a good part of the game, played really well.
Oh, dude. I mean, the Cardinals took them down the line for most of that game, honestly.
If they wouldn't have rattled Josh Dobbs into throwing that interception by having, being
that pick 6, yeah. That changed the game, honestly. 3rd down and 1. He's going to roll out, dump it down to Juszczyk, and he's got room in front of him. He'll go out of bounds around the 30 after picking up the first down. 2.5 to go. Yeah, it was a good game. Defense played well. Cam Taylor-Britt obviously had the pick 6.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the end of the Bengals game, like the very end, most of the 4th quarter. I was trying to watch the Chiefs game, and I was trying to go home as well. Yeah, I think they said, yeah, I feel like it was right. That 15 was the new record. It's just kind of surprising to me that those guys hadn't gotten that many. 1st and 10 now. Play's going to get blown dead. Flags come out.
Wow, delay a game. That's something that you don't see an elite quarterback do very often.
Stop.
Yeah, the old record was 13. Carl.
That's crazy to me that, like, a guy like Ocho or or TJ or someone like that didn't ever get that many in one game. I mean, 14's still a lot, or 13's still a lot. Yeah, even AJ Green. All right, now it's going to be first down and 15. They send McCaffrey in motion, and he's going to throw it up down the field. Nicely defended. Ball was popped up in the air. Ayuk kind of lost track of the ball. He may have been able to haul that in, but I think when it went up, they kind of lost sight of it for a second. And that's going to be incomplete. There was a little bit of heat on that football, too.
Yeah, the record was held by Carl Pickens. I think it happened in the 98 season. Not sure who was QBing, but he was a pretty good wide receiver.
Cam, if you want to join the Blood Fam Discord, it's in the description. I think if you scroll back through the chat, Leo might have posted it as well. All right, second down and 15. Purdy looking, fires, and it's a little high, trying to get it to Ronnie Bell, it looks like, and it's going to be incomplete. Dude, Ronnie Bell, that guy, he picked him up in like the thanks, Leo. There's like the 6th round, I think, and I feel like he slipped way further in the draft than I thought he would. That's the kid from Michigan, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm surprised he slipped down so far in the draft. Maybe 4th round, 5th round, but I was thinking it was like around the 6th round.
Looks solid, but he's in a really good spot to learn.
All right, 3rd and 15. Oh, he's in a great spot, honestly.
I love Juwan Jennings. He's in the game right now.
And he's going to pump fake turnaround, hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to lose, I don't know, 5 or 6 yards. Smacked right as he was handed the ball. And it's going to be 4th and long, and I believe that'll knock him out of field goal range if they were in any sort of field goal range to begin with.
I'm kind of with you there, stranger.
I answer my own question. I have officially seen Christian McCaffrey lose a respectable number of yards.
That play was blown up from the get-go.
Dude, it might have worked out better.
Oh, my God, his leg was tweaked. Did you see that? Hopefully he didn't get hurt.
I did see that. It looked like someone jumped on the snap for the punt. They're going to let it bounce, though. And a Niner catches it at the 5. He did get pretzeled, bro.
You know, I'm amazed that this game is only 7-0 at this point.
Dallas's defense is respectable. Am I surprised? Oh, my camera just went a little silly. Oh, it fixed itself. I'm less surprised about like Dallas struggling on offense than I am Dallas being really good with their defense and kind of keeping this Niners team in check.
Yeah, they've played except for that first drive, they've played exceptional.
Hey, what's up, John? I have Niners D and fantasy. Well, then your day has started out all right so far. See if the Cowboys can get anything going, honestly. Like I said, they haven't let the Niners score again, so I don't think
there goes Pollard around the outside. He's going to get 8 yards on first down, but I think he fumbled.
And the Niners are saying they have it.
San Francisco has the ball. He was stripped. They're going to go look at this one.
Well, there you go, John.
He looks like he fumbled, but I'm not sure if he was out of bounds or not. Let's see again. Running to the edge. Oh my God, it got punched out.
But did the ball go out of? But it touched all of them while they were out of bounds.
Yeah, I think
that stays with Dallas. Yeah, because if they're out of bounds and the ball touches them, he kicked it, so it stayed back in. But it's still. Oh my God! And maybe it
never touched anybody. If they call that a recovery, it's turnover.
It never touched them. I swore it bounced off of them. Oh, I got it.
Nope. I think that's going to be a fumble recovery for San Fran.
Gets all that money, then Zach Moss has a career day. Zach Moss has had like kind of a career season so far, honestly. I mean, I think he had one kind of down game, but he's played pretty well through 5 weeks. And then
Unless that ball was hit 48 while he was out of bounds.
I couldn't tell the last person that slid out of bounds.
Could have hit. But did you see Greenlaw punch that ball out? My God.
Bro, he's a dog. $40 minors.
Sup, Lindsay?
Sam, Fram, Cisco, 40 minors. What up, Lindsay? How we doing?
I was excited today to see Joe able to move a little bit. That was the difference in the game. He finally got to throw a long ball. That really helped. But I still wish he was 100%. I still don't see that him being close as close as they think. He played well, but don't know.
He said, I did a great job of punching that ball out. Yes, you did. Top 5 in yards. I'm going to pull that up actually and look, but I would say he's probably definitely top 10, but
Who dat?
top 5 sounds reasonable. Let's go to stats. Rushing. Let's go on yards. Okay, number 1 is the rookie out of Miami. Number 2 is Christian McCaffrey, and these stats are before this game. I don't know if it's before today, like all of week 5, but it's got McCaffrey at 2 behind 1 yard, so he'll be. And Zach Moss is number 3 on this list. So yeah, top 5 for sure. I don't know if it has today's games on it. But A-Chain's the 76-yard carry was today, I'm pretty sure. So I think his is updated. Kelsey did get banged up today. It's looking like a high ankle sprain, which sucks, but at least it's not something more serious. Like, it's still serious.
It stands.
Okay, it stands. It's going to be a fumble. Dude, that first replay, when I noticed that it didn't actually touch anybody, they're showing it again.
Right.
It missed him somehow. It missed everybody. There was like 4 dudes there.
Bam, bam. This is where I was wondering, right there. Ooh. How lucky is that?
It hit the one dude before he was out of bounds.
Right.
And that he pretty much kicked it back in bounds.
Here goes
First and 10,
Debo.
gonna hand it off to Debo to the outside. And he's gonna get a couple yards here. Dude, that's unbelievable, man. I'm not even mad, though. I'm not even mad. I can't even pretend to be upset about it. Broncos game helped a lot with his numbers. Wait, did the Colts play the Broncos this year? Or, oh, you're talking about the rookie from Miami. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. 100%. Yeah, but
Dallas.
McCaffrey is the number 1 now after he took 1 snap in this game today. All right, 2nd down and 4 from the 10. Okay, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Honestly, if the Niners really wanted to, they could like kind of burn out a good chunk of this next quarter on this drive because they have that space to do that. Like, they could run one more play, then get a first down, and then they've got 3 more plays to get in the end zone. Like, if they really wanted to, they could burn some like clock for no reason here. Let's get this swapped over.
I like watching teams that, that are very good with clock management.
I mean, I think it's smart. Yeah, they're keeping their defense well rested. They've played like what, 3-4 plays in this game so far?
I mean, Dallas has 6 total yards in this game, so
I think they've ran what, 2 3-and-outs and then the fumble play.
Yeah, I know they got one but they've lost a bunch of yardage on play. So yeah, it's 2 3-and-outs and a fumble. Sounds about right.
7 plays in 1 quarter. That's crazy. Like, that don't even sound like a real stat. I think this is correct. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're doing a heck of a job staying rested. So, when the Dallas tries to start pushing at any point, they'll be prepared.
Yeah, that's the kicker, right? If you rush it, Dallas's defense is going to get wore out. So by the end of this half and probably by the end of the game, they're going to be spent because they've exerted a lot of energy, just trying to keep this thing respectable.
Is that Sunday Night Football next week? Bills and Giants? Can we yank the Giants off primetime for the rest of the year? Like, please. I'm sure Saquon will be back by next week, but I
Probably
don't
won't
even
matter.
I don't even care. They did. They did a great job. They just look, more prepared, and let's be honest, they were more prepared. They stayed in London for a week and a half. But God, dude, I wanted the Jacks to win. I just didn't think they would actually do it. Like 2 games in a row, I didn't think so. Tyrod Taylor revenge game.
Let him play.
Are we benching Danny?
Dallas's defense already looks kind of defeated.
I mean, they've been on the field for an entire quarter, basically. All right, 2nd down and 4 from the 10. And they're going to hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's got an open lane all the way inside the 5, down to the 1 or 2. It looks like Dallas is saying they have the football.
Did that ball come out?
I could not tell. He was just kind of skating. Oh, he has a neck injury? I did not know that. A low ankle sprain.
They're pointing like it's Dallas's ball.
And they said Dallas football. I'd like to see the replay on that one because I didn't catch him.
I didn't see it come out, but I didn't see it come out the last time. Huge save if that's a fact.
Oh, that's a huge momentum swing also. They just saved 7 more points. At that rate, they were going in.
Oh, so look, he never hit the ground until there.
No, the ball was already out. That ball it landed right in his lap. Wow.
He rolled over on top of him, never touched the ground. I don't see no body parts being down until there. And the ball's out.
Dude, he did a great job of playing him there. He held him up, basically, until the ball come out. So they can't even argue that he was down. Great play, great play.
Yeah, he's up in the air.
He was
still
completely
on his hand. There he's down, and the ball's gone.
What a messy game. I guess with 2 elite defenses, what do you expect? Right? Was that San Francisco's first turnover this year? I feel like they haven't done much wrong all season, so I wouldn't be surprised. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Dallas at their own 2. Oh, yeah, I'll let you take over.
Prescott's in the gun. Let's see if he can get him out, get him some breathing room here. Going to go play action, looking downfield, throws it deep from the end zone. He's got an open Michael Gallup. The ball's tipped up, incomplete.
Ooh, what a play. Safety? I hope so. We've seen so many safeties in the last 3 or 4 weeks. It's unreal. There was another safety in the Jets game. Jets got 2 safeties 2 weeks in a row.
At least he went for it all. He tried.
CMC is capable of fumbling the ball. I don't really consider that him actually fumbling the ball, but more like it got taken away from him while he was in the air.
2nd down and 10. Ball is at the 2.
Do they not trust Tony Pollard?
Evidently, they're trying to throw it out, and they're going to get it really close to a 1st down, about 2 yards short. That's Gallup again.
Yep, the Jets have 2 safeties in back-to-back weeks. The safety in the Broncos game was intentional grounding in the end zone for Russell Wilson.
He's done that before.
Let him cook.
3rd down and 2, big play for Dallas. They need a first down here in the worst way. Looking,
Pump
rolls.
fake.
Finally goes to throw, and he's going to get sacked.
Dude, he should have just let go of it.
You cannot afford to get sacked there. San Fran's going to get the ball back.
And you got to pump deep in your own end zone. Because he went down at like the 2, 3.
Fred Warner comes in and gets the inevitable sack. He's the guy that's kind of just spying on Prescott.
He just said, I don't think so. And then gave him a hug. Dude, it took Prescott everything he had just to hold on to that football and not fumble it there.
Gets the punt away cleanly. Ray McLeod is back to receive.
And he's going to return it. He's trying to run across the field. He stumbles a little bit, cuts across the 50, jumps through a guy across the 40. And although it was only like 10 yards, that was a big return.
Dude, I like guys that are fired up over 10 yards, man. It makes the game so much more fun to watch.
That's Isaiah Pacheco, dude.
I love that play today where
he could run 4 yards, and you would think that he just ran 99 to the house. Like, I love that guy. His energy is infectious. Dude, that Tony Pollard fumble is unbelievable. Shout out to Dallas's defense for not allowing them to score. But, like, seriously, that fumble was Madden.
Reverse. Oh, flea flicker.
Couple reverses. Purdy takes a shot. He's got a wide open Kittle going down the lane, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. One play, I think 38 yards and a touchdown.
Reverse with a flea flicker and a touchdown toss.
Bro, they just burn everybody.
Kittle with his second touchdown today.
Who just leaves Kittle wide open? Like, that blows my mind. People do that to Travis Kelce, too. They'll leave him wide open, and then they're like, oh, my God, where did he get there?
You know, and then you start breaking out trick plays against a really good defense, and they succeed.
Elite. That's elite status. You're right, Craig. It was a great throw, though.
What's up, Frank?
I was like, who the heck is Frank?
I
didn't see no Frank. Extra point. Kick is up near. He almost got his hands in there, and it is going to be a 14-0. 13 minutes, 16 seconds left in the first half. Niners that keep rolling. That was a 10-second possession, by the way. 10 seconds.
Pretty solid, man. I gotta say.
Dude, that was crazy.
14-point lead at home. I just kind of lost my voice after that play. Yeah.
I was kind of zoned out. I missed a minute or so, or a couple. I was like, wait, what's happening? This game is switching possessions. I feel like so fast that I am not tracking the game very well. Delete. And delete. Got him.
In high school, I wouldn't be able to talk on Saturday.
His defense is disguised as poor play. I've been saying that. I feel like I just feel like he's not that guy that everyone thinks he is. Like, does he have a nice deep ball every now and then? Yeah, he does. He can throw a deep ball, toss it up to CeeDee Lamb, he'll catch it. But he's just never been consistent, I feel like, in his whole career.
And
when he is consistently, whenever he is consistently scoring points, right, throwing touchdowns, he's throwing just as many picks. Like, it's balanced.
I agree. I think Dak is definitely middle of the road. He's, I wouldn't put him down as far as some of the guys in the NFL this year. but he's definitely middle of the road passer.
I mean, he's got like a lot of experience on versus some of these other guys, and so I'll give him that. He's been in the league for a good number of years at this point. But, his turnover percentage is awful. And sometimes like those turnovers, there's like no excuse for them. Like they're just bad.
Yeah, and and what do you think will happen at the end of the season? Will it be will it be him or McCarthy? McCarthy's probably going to say, "Look, just get me another quarterback."
I think Jerry Jones likes the idea of bringing, like, why else would they go get Trey Lance? Start with a young guy and try it out and see what happens. Trey Lance might be successful there. Maybe he just didn't mesh with what their offensive game plan was like. It happens. Is he a bust? It's too soon to tell. He's had too many early injuries.
And Turpin's going to get it out to about the 23.
Uh-oh, and there's a fight. They cut scenes to a stupid picture of Dak riding a pony while they're fighting on the field. He just threw a football to a horse. There are guys throwing hands. I'd rather see that.
For real.
Yeah, and Cooper Rush is good.
I like Cooper Rush. In Dallas and Dak's absence last year, he played good football.
He was what, like 3-1 or something like that?
Yeah.
He did lose one game, but he lost he lost one game. But he won a bunch of games.
Dak's under center.
They need to run the football now while they still can.
Yep, I agree. They're going to go hand it off to Pollard, who's going to power forward for about 2.5 yards.
Tony P. I wasn't sure how he was going to come back after that injury. I'm glad to see he still got it. He played good except for the Giants. I think your Giants, Eagles, it was a divisional matchup that he had a bad game. I can't remember which.
Lost to the Eagles. Because then Dak beat the Eagles later in the year without Jalen Hurts.
Oh, yeah, I remember that whole thing.
Well, I tell you what, these guys, as much as they get piled on top of each other, it's amazing that more people, they don't get hurt more often.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these guys are well conditioned and stuff. Better than others. Like the Ravens, the whole organization.
Yeah, the Ravens.
What year was that? 21 or 22 with Cooper Rush? It was 22, right?
What, last year?
Was it last year?
Yeah, last year Dak was out for 4 games at the beginning of the season.
That's right. Okay. I was just looking up his stats. I just wanted to type the right year in.
Alrighty. Looks like it's 2nd down and 7. Dak is under center again. It's going to head the jet sweep. He's going to get to the outside and get the first down.
Was it a first?
They marked him short.
I thought he stepped out a little short.
I love Brandon Cooks, by the way.
Dude, they basically traded Brandon Cooks for Dalton Schultz. And I love Dalton Schultz right now with the Texans. And Brandon Cooks, I feel like, is a great fit.
And there's the quarterback sneak, and he's going to get the first down.
With ease. It says Cooper Rush played 9 games in 2022, so there must have been 5 blowouts that he come in. Honestly.
Or Dak did horrible and he got benched.
Maybe. I'm trying.
1st and 10. Ball is at the 33. Dak's in the gun this time. He's going to hand it off. And he's going to get 4 or 5 yards on 1st down. That's Dowdle. I can never get that guy's name.
Dowdle. Okay, he definitely beat Cincinnati. I remember him playing that game.
And
Then
lost to Philly.
he beat the Giants, beat Washington, beat the Rams, and lost to Philly. So I think he played more games than we thought.
Dak throws it out to Brandon Cooks for a first down on the edge.
They call that the cowboy booty thrust. So he played 5 games, not 4. Because Cincinnati was his first game as a starter that year.
You're correct.
So he played 5 games. He won 4 and then lost to Philly, and then Dak came back.
It's going to be first down and 10. Ball's at the 45. Prescott's in the gun again.
Oh, he had a really bad
looking
game.
downfield. He lets it go across the middle, and he's going to hit Pollard for about 3 yards.
Yeah, he had a horrible game against the Eagles. He had a 47% completion percentage. He threw the ball 38 times for perspective, 181 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. But he wasn't sacked any times in that game. His QBR was 31.1. In the game before that, his QBR was 13.6, and they still won. You're muted.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, I was making sure you knew.
I was talking to Ethan, trying to get him squared away. And it looks like it's going to be third down.
Ethan, you say?
Yeah, I got to take him to work again tonight.
Meow.
Third down and 7. It'll be right around halftime, maybe just thereafter.
All right, cool. I gotta do something right at halftime, and then you'll leave.
All right, big third down, almost at midfield. Dak's in the gun. Can he come up close? Back to throw. He looks, fires. He's going to hit a wide open Ferguson, who's going to get all the way down.
Dog. Wasn't Dak able to play against the Eagles, but they wanted Cooper to lose because there was controversy? Basically, I feel like the whole QB controversy between him and Dak, Jerry Jones. What's up, Mary Beth? Yeah, I think you're right, Crafty. I like
Dallas down to the 32. First down and 10. Dak is in the gun. He steps back. He looks. Nothing doing. He lets it go across the middle and hits.
Oh.
Man, that was a shot. Gain of 2 if he caught it.
Greenlaw balling.
Yeah, if Dallas wants to have any hope in this game whatsoever, they need a touchdown here. I don't think 3 really helps much. God, it's a hit. Greenlaw is such a dog. Ooh.
I mean, he knew when he went up to catch that ball, he was probably getting a shot taken at him.
All right, second down and 10. Looks like they called that incomplete. Dak's back to throw. Going to let it go. He's going to hit Lamb, who's going to get at least 5 before he gets brought down.
Lamb. Dak from the back. She.
Steve Wilkes probably should be the head coach of Carolina still, but hey.
He's the DCN in Dallas? I didn't know that.
San Fran.
Or sorry, Oh, I definitely didn't know that either.
Yeah, DC in Dallas is, oh my God, I can't get his name out now.
Yeah.
Former Atlanta coach.
That guy.
Yeah, I can't get it out. Dak's back to throw, looks downfield. He lets it go deep. He's got an open receiver, which is Turpin, and it's a touchdown. Turpin with the grab over the shoulder in the corner of the end zone, and he stayed in bounds. I don't know. That might be his first touchdown.
I don't think that's his first touchdown. Dak Flapjack. Let me go see. go look at his stats for the.
Good throw by Dak. I gotta
Okay,
say.
maybe you're right. It is his first touchdown.
I
I could have
thought,
sworn in one of those games where they ran up the score, he had a touchdown or two. And the Cowboys get on the board with 7:45 left in the first half.
man,
We got a ball game.
we do have a game for now. Like I said, I felt like Dallas would probably be able to hang around for the half.
Yeah,
So
but they
far,
let their defense get some rest finally in this game. It wasn't the longest drive in the world, but it was a solid drive nonetheless. It took 7 minutes off the clock. And on the funniest way possible, bro, I'm right there with you. That's all I want. I want them to just embarrass themselves one
and you
time
know what? I wouldn't think I
right at
would
the end.
hate Dallas so much if it wasn't for so many of the sports commentators that are on like ESPN and stuff. They're all Dallas Cowboy fans and they always have an excuse and there's always this. I just love it when they get beat down in weird ways. I think it's
Yeah,
pretty
and then we get to listen to Stephen A. Smith absolutely roast them. That's the only thing I like about the guy. Is his weekly cowboy roasts. No, man, it's somewhere between America's team and We Dem Boys. Somewhere in between there is why I hate them, and it might be a little bit of all of between them. So if they can just do something real stupid, I'll be here for it.
It'll happen. We'll have something done in this game. I guarantee it. Whether it be a late turnover or a botched play, something.
I don't know, that Pollard fumble was such a Madden play. It's ridiculous. Dude, your cricket's going off, man. He's like working on his new SoundCloud album right now.
So check it though. I pulled the fireplace out yesterday and I've been cleaning back behind there. Me and Kitty killed about 5 cave crickets last night. I thought I had them all and I thought he was gone and then he just finally stuck back out today. So
I'm telling you, he's working on that next record. He's
me and
like,
Kitty are
wait.
me and Kitty are working on it. I got that. I got my wall started, so I'm pretty excited.
Dude, Vasant, bro. That's what I'm saying. Look, I'm 27 years old. And the last time the Cowboys were truly relevant was like 4 months before I was born. I have
That's fact.
never seen them do anything meaningful ever in my entire life. And so I have to live my life trying to understand why they're America's team now. I don't care about then. Back
Kidding.
then, it almost made sense, but now it makes no sense. I hate the title America's team. I don't think that should be given to anybody. Like, if you want to call Super Bowl winners America's team until the next season starts, okay, whatever. You know, I can handle that. They earned the right. They won the world championship. You know, whatever. Sorry, not world championship, but the championship. I don't know, man. Dude, this is also a good point. I despise the way Dallas runs up the score on overmatched / defeated teams to make themselves look better than they are. Yeah, they padding their stats a little bit. America's team. 1st and 10 from the 25. Purdy fires over the middle, caught by Ayuk. Down around the 40. Dog.
Ayuk
Bro, I
is
love that guy. And that's going to go for 15 yards and a first down. There's a lot of things, honestly, but like I can just point to one or two things and be satisfied with that response of why I don't like them very much. Like any direction I point, I'm okay with answering that way. All right, 1st down and 10 now from the San Francisco 40. He's going to hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets a little burst of speed and moves it up the middle for about 7 yards. I love it. He's like kind of goes in slow motion and Purdy hands him the ball and he's like Dude, he's so fast.
I love Brandon Ayuk. He is. I think he's probably, you know, he's the perfect. He's the perfect receiver next to Debo.
Right, Crafty? Like, who the heck are those guys? Was sleeping while we took out the Vikings. Yeah, I was working most of it, but it was a semi-good game. Our offense still is a little worrisome. 2nd and 4, fakes the handoff to McCaffrey, stands in, fires down the field to the referee on the sideline.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened. There was nobody over there. Maybe someone didn't run the right route, miscommunication, but anyway, Travis Kelce did get hurt, if you didn't know that, Nisa. Hopefully it's not very severe. Did you catch what that was? That the ref was going on about?
I think he said he was outside the pocket and it wasn't intentional grounding.
Oh, okay.
So let's see.
I think Ayuk was supposed to go out to the corner and he didn't. That's what it looks like. Because it looks like Ayuk cut in or had a stop route when he wanted him to go out to a corner. All right, 3rd down and 4. Purdy looks, fires over the middle into heavy traffic.
Oh, we got hit.
And he got crushed by dudes, and there is a flag. That pass was incomplete. I'm going to say maybe a helmet shot here.
Yeah, they're going to call.
McCaffrey.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to call.
I couldn't tell because they just got smacked together like 4 guys or 3 guys all hit him right in the middle at once. Was it defenseless receiver? Is that what he said?
Yeah, but they called it on Javon. There was two penalties on the play.
I think they called one on each of them, the same penalty.
That's Wilson. They declined that one. What did they call on Curse?
I don't know. Someone in the chat, if you heard that, Crafty or whoever, what did they say? Dude, they clearly have a bounty on McCaffrey. That's what I'm saying. Was it taunting?
Yep. Either way, gives them 15 yards, puts them almost in field goal range.
All right, 1st and 10 now from the 39. They're going to toss it right back to McCaffrey. He's going to try to get to the outside and can't get there. He's going to lose a couple yards. Dude, that's the guy I was talking about with the plate in the back of his jersey. Like,
that's old school right there.
That's straight up old school football. He's like the only guy in the league I see doing that too. And he's been doing it his whole career. Oh yeah, the Jags played well today, Nisa. 2nd down and 12, 5:35 left in the first half. Play clock running down. Purdy looks, pressure's coming, gets the screen off to McCaffrey. And he's got room to run, gets a 1st down and more, and he's going to go down at about the 21. As soon as I saw that ball get through them defenders to McCaffrey, I was like, this might go to the house.
So he's not being evaluated for a concussion because he got up really fast and didn't wobble. The ref asked him if he was okay after he took the shot, and he said yes. But you know what? Taking that shot to the head, I thought that they probably...
Dude, yeah, it was kind of like side of the head, like a full helmet-to-helmet shot. I figured they'd take him out immediately.
He popped right up and said he was okay to the ref. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw him talk to the ref as soon as he got up. 1st and 10, hands it off. That's Mason. Mason's going to barrel forward for 8.5 yards on the ground.
It's called the cowboy collar. I always wanted to wear one when I played.
2nd down and 2 from the 14. Time to give Mason some snaps. No kidding. You don't want to risk. Like, they're going straight after McCaffrey's head, and they have been since the first drive. Like, you got guys who could run the ball, man. Let Mason be that guy. All right, 2nd down and 2. Mason's lined up in the backfield again, and they're going to hand it to him. And he's going to barrel through all the way to about the 10 and pick up the 1st down. Under 4 to go. That's what I'm saying. Like, he can do it, and you've got receivers to catch passes. All right. Oh, I didn't realize that was 1st and goal after that 1st down. 1st and goal from the 10. They got Samuel in now. Purdy looking. Checks it down to Samuel. Caught. He's trying to backpedal his way across. And he'll get down at about the 1, maybe the 2. He was trying to get that 2nd foot to push to back his way into the end zone. But he's going to get stopped just a little bit short.
I think if I was Dallas, I'd start using my timeouts now.
Yeah, because they might just run the ball the next 2 plays.
I mean, if they don't get in, I would have definitely stopped the clock here. They had over 3 minutes.
Yeah, we're at 2:45 and counting from the 1. They've got McCaffrey back in, and they're going to hand it to him, and he's going to push, and it's close, but I think he got in, and that's going to be another Niners touchdown. Purdy looks good. I mean, there's a couple miscues, but other than that, he's looked pretty solid.
He doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah, you don't have to be perfect. McCaffrey's putting in the work already.
What's the flag?
There is a flag on the play. I didn't catch what he said.
Oh, it's against Dallas? Or is that against?
Well, that's definitely a touchdown. So
the ball is in.
I don't know what the flag is.
It was a personal foul.
Oh, they pushed Ayuk. And Bland got in there and was like, hey, big guys, you need to calm down.
I think they called him offsetting, didn't they?
Probably. But it was 2 Niners and 1 Cowboy. So, I don't know how that offsets. But either way, it had to have gone against San Francisco because they're pushed back further on this, it looks like.
It's 30.
Extra point is up and good. It says on my thing, unnecessary roughness on San Francisco, 15 yards and forced between downs. And the extra point is good. Niners lead 21-7.
Yeah, it's never the first guy that throws the punch. It's always the second or third.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I can't get to it.
He doesn't even know where that cricket's at. I'm telling you, he's got a funky beat. He's recording. He's in the recording studio right now. I mean, protect your guy. I get it. Did you find him? Hello? Did you find the cricket?
No, he's under my TV stand. Kitty's sitting there waiting for him to come out, but he ain't come out yet.
At least the cat's useful sometimes.
The cat will get him.
It's probably driving him nuts.
He's sitting there he's sitting behind the TV right now, and he's watching back there between where he's at, where I can't get to him. I know how to get rid of him, but I'm gonna work on it tonight.
Okay.
Crickets in my basement, man.
Oh no. Thursday night football, we got them Broncos taking on the Kansas City Kitties. Well, I know that cricket's just somewhere like in a corner mean mugging you.
I hate to tell you this, but I'm really glad that I'm not going to be here Thursday.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're not going to be here Thursday. Update for for you guys. It's just going to be me on Thursday.
Let's see. I won't be here Wednesday night either, so we're going to have to figure out a different schedule. Yeah, Chris, he's menacing, that's for sure. Kitty's trying to get him.
Crickets. No, I think it's just one singular cricket.
Yeah, I did really good on eradication yesterday. Started moving furniture around.
Eradication.
Getting rid of them. Uh-oh.
All right, kickoff's up. Looks like a short kick. Fielded around the 20-ish. I couldn't tell with camera angle. Terrible camera angle. I was hyping a cricket up and I said that and he stopped. I was ready to go with him. CeeDee Lamb, 2 catches on 14 yards total in this game. That ain't enough to keep that guy happy.
No, ma'am. 21-7, Dak's in the gun, ball's at the 34. He's looking downfield. He's going to let it go. He hits Ferguson on the outlet, who's going to get about 5 or 6 yards.
I told the cricket to shut up. Hey, shut up! He stopped.
I know one way to do it. I can turn the fan on. He'll never get settled in.
He didn't like me telling
Dak's
him.
back to pass. He looks. He's going to hit his outlet. Nope. Tony Pollard drops it. Ball's behind him.
Yes, Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy.
Dak got his finger taped up. What happened? No. Did we miss something with his hand?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I forgot about that, Leo.
3rd down and 5. Big play. Dak's back to pass. He looks downfield. Fires. And Ferguson's going to make the catch, but he's going to be short of the first down. And we're going to get to the 2-minute warning, and Dallas has got a decision to make here.
Bro, there's no way you go for it, because if you don't get it, you're losing another 7 points. Like, there is no way you go for it right there. It's the first half. I have alcohol poisoning, probably, but fucking I smell like cologne. What up, Dave? How we doing? I'm sure you're feeling amazing. Change the score to Cowboys 200, 49ers 2. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're like one of the few people that come in here that don't hate the Cowboys. I'm amazing. Gonna line up and try to draw them offside. They might. They still have all 3 of their timeouts. I know, you're like the only one that comes in here and doesn't hate the Cowboys. Honestly, giving it back to the Niners, they'll have all 3 timeouts. They could go down and score again either way.
I'm with you, Dave. I like Mike too.
I like Mike ever since he lined Ezekiel Elliott up as a center. Like, that was pretty funny. Who designed that play? Like, seriously, who come up with that thinking it was a good idea? Zeke might be stocky, but it's not like he's gonna win a 1v1 with an offensive line or defensive lineman.
I have a hate relationship with the 49ers. You know, I like how well they play the game, but being a Bengals fan, I have a hate relationship with the 49ers.
Bro, I love the 49ers. Why should I hate them? I got no reason to.
I mean, they've only broke my heart twice.
I've broken their heart at least once. Leo knows. He's a good blocker, not a lineman. That's what I'm saying. Who come up with that? That's so ridiculous. All right, they're lining up to punt. San Francisco gets the ball back with 2 minutes and 3 timeouts. Punt is up. Pretty good punt. He's going to return it from around the 6. Gets across the 15. Steps out of bounds. Just shy of the 20. That was Ray McLeod. I hate every 49er except Kurt Benkert. But yeah, but Kurt retired from the NFL. So you can just call him a Packer. I think his heart is mostly in with the Packers. He appreciates the Niners, and I think he still has appreciation for the Falcons too. But like, I feel like he considers like, no matter where he lives, Green Bay a second home. How many of you guys see? A touchdown in each of his last 14 games. Oh, yeah, I forgot he did continue that streak tonight. Christian McCaffrey's a maniac, dude. All right, first down and 10 from their own 18. He's going to hand it off up the middle. I believe that was Samuel, and he's going to get 8.5 yards on the carry. And they didn't stop the clock. They're gonna let it keep running here. I'm sure they're more than happy if they don't end up getting points here. But it's more so not allowing Dallas. The only team that I hate is the Steelers. They rip my little 7-year-old heart. Did Mahomes throw for like 400 yards because he was being a jerk and not doing that when I watched? I don't think he threw for 400 yards, but I don't remember the exact number. 281. He was averaging 6.9. Nice.
I did not see any of the highlights from Detroit and Carolina either, just seeing that score up there.
Yep, I sat Jared Goff in fantasy today, and I regretted that. But to be fair, I had lost before I even got to the 1 o'clock games on Sunday.
Wow.
Because I played against Travis Etienne and DJ Moore. So, those two players scored more than my whole team this week. All right, second down and 2. Going to hand it off to, looks like McCaffrey, and he'll just get back to the line. It'll be third down. And they did use their timeout on that last play, by the way.
I think there was a Dallas there. No, maybe it was San Fran.
I don't understand how they're using their timeouts here, but
Dallas used one there. Okay.
I mean, Carolina put up 24 points. I think that's the most points they scored in a game this year. I saw Andy Dalton. I don't know if he threw any passes or anything, but I think he was in that game for us a very small period of time. Carolina's worse than the Bears, and the Bears have their pick.
Sean and Kerry Purdy.
His brother's name is Chubba. He converted a QB sneak. Oh, they put Andy Dalton in to QB sneak him. That dude's never gonna stop getting hit by defensive tackles. Ever. All right, 3rd down and 2. They send McCaffrey out wide. He's gonna throw it over the middle to Ayuk, and he can't hold on to it. Clock's gonna stop with exactly 1 minute. Dallas did call the last timeout there, and they're gonna get the ball back. The minute and 2 timeouts.
I like how they make Trey Lance catch the ball for Dak. Like, what's he learning by watching him throw? What not to do?
That's funny. Chubba Purdy. Bro, if you take Zach Wilson and Brock Purdy and then morph them into one person, that's who Chubba Purdy looks like. It's like straight up, it's a love child. It's a Purdy Wilson love child.
A Purdy Wilson love child. Oh my God, that cricket's driving me nuts.
Dude, that cricket's driving me crazy.
I don't have anything I can. I know where he's at. I'm trying to think if there was something I could spray underneath there to kind of steam him out.
Where's he at? On your TV?
So the TV stand does not get them 2 cabinets. There's a gap at the bottom of the cabinet that he can get up underneath. And that's exactly where he's at.
He said loins. He said loins. Dude, I'm a bandwagon. I was trying to make up a team. I'm a bandwagon Jets fan.
So I've always not. I've never been a big Aaron Rodgers fan, period. And I was watching the University of Louisville stomp Notre Dame's butt Saturday, and I kept realizing that I did not like one of the announcers, and it happened to be Aaron Rodgers' brother. And I was like, oh, that's what
okay. It is. Aaron Rodgers doesn't like him either.
Doesn't like his brother?
You don't like none of his family.
Dude, God, he was a very annoying announcer. How dare you? Oh my gosh, he drove me nuts.
Bro,
I love
the
watching
Lions
Louisville stomp a mud hole in them too.
Did you see the ending to the Georgia Tech Miami game?
No, I didn't, but it looked like it was going down.
It was the worst coaching decision of all time. All they had to do, it was like 3rd down and 2, was take a knee. There was 30 seconds or less. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. They ran a running play up the middle. He fumbled. They got the ball back, took it all the way down the field, and scored a touchdown. All they had to do was take a knee. That was it.
That's hilarious.
Hang on, I'll send you a clip.
That's hilarious. What's gonna care about his family? Yeah, I just don't like the guy. I think he's a good quarterback.
All right. I got the
Back
clip.
to pass. He rolls out. He's got room. He's gonna let it go way deep downfield, and he's gonna hit Brandon Cooks, but he's 3 yards out of bounds.
All right, I just posted it in the chat. So if anybody else wants to see it, but you need to go watch that, bro. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It was from Highlight Haven, so it should be it should sum up the whole situation.
3rd down and 10.
All they have to do is take a knee. And they fumble.
Miami is winning at this point. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Georgia Tech has no timeouts. All they have to do is take a knee. And they run it up the middle and fumble it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the game was already over and decided. There's an injured Niner, by the way. Like, that dude should have been fired. Whoever said run the ball should be fired, bro. Head coach, offense coordinator, whatever. Like, it don't matter. Whoever made that call.
My gosh. I hate this play too, by the way.
What are you talking about? The run up the middle?
No, where they try to extend the play at the end of that game.
What are you
I'm
talking
still
about?
watching the clip. Yeah.
Yeah,
At the end of the
they go down the field and score a touchdown and win off the fumble.
Prescott's back to pass. He's going to try to step up. He's going to take the shot and go get sacked. After they scored the touchdown, it shows Miami's last-ditch effort, and they, ran the ball, passing it back and forth across the field for, 30 seconds.
Well, you don't like that play, but sometimes that's what you got to do.
Oh, I mean, I understand it. I just think it seems like it never works out anymore. But I get it. Why does Dak just not get rid of the ball?
We had this conversation at the beginning of the game.
Looks like it's going to be third down. Oh, it's halftime.
Oh, it is officially halftime.
Banging. So I got to take Ethan here in a little bit. So if you got something to do, now would be a good time.
Well, I know that. You told me that. Let me get this switched over. Whoop.
Because Dak is an average quarterback at best.
Facts. He's kind of mid.
Yeah, I'd say he probably ranks between 12 and 15.
Yep, exactly. Kind of mid.
Kitty, go kill the cricket.
He said, you go kill the cricket.
Everything else he attacks.
He said, find it. I'm tired of hearing it. He gets fed up with things easy. All right, there's that. And then let's put this add files. All right.
I disagree. Dak is good at best. Thanks, Dave.
I don't know, man. He kind of
exactly what makes him an average quarterback. It seems like he only plays well against mediocre defenses.
Like the Giants.
I mean, honestly, I can't think of the best version of Dak is good. It just seems like inevitably he has decision-making issues in the long term. He'll play good for a little while, but he has to go and have a brain fart. Hey, and he was like a fourth-round draft pick, so not like any good quarterbacks come from there, right? Yeah. There you go. Dak is a quarterback who's great against a bad team, and average against a good team. That just goes to speak to the team around him. I still don't think Fields is a bad quarterback, Dave. I feel like he's in a bad place with bad coaching. Desmond Ridder will probably end up being somewhere around Dak if he makes it in the league that long. Yeah, Vasant, coach has to coach his team to play to its strengths, not letting Dak lose the game. is on him for sure. Dak is good against a bad team unless that team is Arizona Cardinals. Rise up, Red Sea. Hey, I was super nervous about playing Arizona today just because of how they played against Dallas, and they played competitive today, but I was surprised, I was really surprised with how well Cincinnati played today. You can carry water for Dak and Cousins. Yeah, Kirk Cousins is an interesting guy. I don't mind him, but he's got a smart agent. That's for sure. Jacksonville getting the win over Buffalo. AFC is just going to be tight, it looks like. Kudos to the Steelers today for beating Baltimore. That really made me feel better. Jacksonville's pretty good, but they're very Jekyll and Hyde. They started out like, what's wrong? I mean, there's no way I could have predicted that they were going to start that rough. Let's see. Past few seasons for Dallas has patterns for win as they can win regard of Dak, but Dak's mistakes certainly cost them games, and we're seeing this again and again. Yeah, it's repeated. He makes the similar type mistakes over and over again. Jets are pesky, but that defense is so good, and you've got such a running game. Talk about a quarterback that just has to be average to be competitive. I mean, if he plays just turnover-free football, they're going to win a lot of games. I walked all the way across the house and can still hear that cricket. Dude, I'm telling you, it's driving me nuts. When I take the boy to work, I'll definitely mute the mic. Yeah, Jets were poised. I mean, honestly, they were poised for a run. They were poised for a good season. How unlucky is it? I mean, it really is. He don't listen to me either. He don't care. Yeah, Derek Carr lit them up today. I didn't see that. Oh, Daniel Jones left the game today. Kelsey, Richardson, Jefferson, and Jones all went out today. Dang. Injuries are part of the game. You just don't expect to lose your new quarterback 4 plays into the season. And I'm not defending the Jets. Ironically, I expected something like that to happen, to be fair. You had your Pats and with your best friend, and you got smoked. Now they did beat the Jets. Are the Giants the Ravens? I mean, they got their old defensive coordinator. Wink. Man, I can't shut him up either. He's on it. Facial expression Martindale. I honestly feel that the Packers lost at least the 2020 Super Bowl and maybe 2021 if David Bakhtiari isn't hurt, but he was. Buenos dias, Balin. Colts get another win. Yes, sir. Hopefully Richardson's injury isn't too serious. Gardner Minshew is a hell of a backup quarterback. Hope you're having a good night and weekend. Balin, having a blast, my friend. All right. I've got to set up and do an Indiana stream. I got a trip planned this weekend going to Brown County. You know where that's at, I'm sure. And then I'm going to start setting up and doing some stuff for the Hoosiers going forward. But yeah, Gardner Minshew probably could be starting elsewhere in this league, and to have him as a backup, as a safety net, is pretty awesome for Indy. Sometimes I wonder, did Dallas fire the wrong coach? Kellen Moore made Dak, and they fired him instead of McCarthy. That is, I thought that, that they decided that they wanted to go to more of a balanced attack where Kellen Moore wanted him to throw the ball more. But I'm not really sure if that's what's working out or not. I think McCarthy's a good coach. I really do. And Brown County, Indiana, Dave. Not Wisconsin. Not going to Wisconsin.
I had to put my cats to bed, but I had to catch them first.
That took a while to catch kittens.
Well, I had to use the bathroom, and Shelby was like in the process of getting ready to go to work, and so it was like a whole. It's dark in the house, and one of them are completely black, so he's a creature of the night.
Good call.
Oh god, I literally just dead sprinted across my house because I found him, and then he took off running. And he's fast.
He's a kitten.
Well, the other one's like fast, but he doesn't have any interest in like running away.
Sam was in here earlier.
Samantha.
Sam's still here.
Samantha.
Or he's still in chat anyway.
I'm pretty sure that just shows people that we're in here.
Born of Osiris is who he needs to listen to. Dave always breaking out with some musical talk.
Born of Osiris is okay. It's just not like... I like their instrumental kind of like cinematic sounding stuff, but I don't like love them. I got a pretty sweet Born of Osiris t-shirt. I just wouldn't put them in like my personal top 10. They put on a really good live show though. Speaking of, Bring Me the Horizon's coming out with new music soon. Their album was supposed to come out in September, but they were on tour and things happened and they had to push it back, and they've been kind of dropping a lot of sneak peeks now, so I think it's coming.
So I'm going to go ahead and get Ethan ready and get him out soon so I get back sooner. Maybe I won't miss as much of the game.
Word.
Okay, I'm going to mute the mic so you don't have to deal with the cricket.
Sounds good. I would have muted you anyway if he was still going, so. He makes fast kittens look not fast. Like with my orange kitten, he'll run with the other one, but like if you run at him, he'll just stop and like most of my hoodies have these little drawstrings and he just cares about that. Like that's all he cares about is something he can viciously attack. The other one, dude, he'll just like you even look at him and he'll dead sprint, but if he knows you're trying to get him, he'll most of the middle of my house, like sunroom to living room to dining room, is all open. There's nothing in it for right now, and so it's just like open space for him to just go. And he's so freaking fast. Oh yeah, we should stop and say hi to Snowman. I will get that link real quick. The third quarter is starting, so let me switch this over. I'll get the link. We can say what's up to Snowman real quick. But yeah, it was cool. I still have record 2 to listen to. Did you hear the Lil Uzi featuring Premium the Horizon? I was kind of looking for a little bit more out of Uzi, but I liked the song. All right, Dallas is set to receive. Kickoff is up. And it's going to be a short kick, and he's going to return it. Kind of fumbles it a little bit, but has control. He's going to spin, gets across the 25 to 30, maybe to the 29. All right. Wait, here's Snowman. All right. Here is the link. Everyone go just give a fellow Niner fan, member of the Blood Fam, just go say hello. Give him a little like on his stream real quick. And tell him the Blood Fam says hi. 1st and 10. Pollard's going to run it up the middle for about 5 yards. What's up, BC? Papa Blood's not in here right now. He just left to taking my brother to work right now. He literally just left. You just barely missed him, but I was telling him you stopped by and said hello. All right. Jimmy is just giving his input. I mean, 2nd and 5. They get the ball to CeeDee Lamb down across the 40. I don't know where that went to. It goes for 29 yards to the San Francisco 37. I looked down for a second and missed that. All right. All right, so that's going to be a 29-yard gain. 1st and 10, going to hand it off to Pollard. Pollard slips, and he's not going to make it back to the line of scrimmage. Why is this brother? Where does your brother work? He just works at a Love's truck stop. He works 3rd shift. He just kind of exists. He's like me. Okay, why is this brother never on the cast? Because I don't know that he's ever watched 1 minute of any sport except for the few baseball games I've taken him to. 2nd down and 11 now. Niners looking to get some early points here in the second half. Dak looking to throw. Has time, steps up. He was in trouble, but gets it away, and it'll go down before he gets to the 30. That's Pollard with the catch. 6-yard gain. Basically, he looks like me with my natural hair color, a lot taller, and he just kind of exists, man. Like, I just kind of exist, but I put my energy into like sports and stuff like that. But he's like just like strictly like video games and anime. He's like half of me. You take the sports out and it's me. 3rd down and 4, hands off. This is not Pollard. And he will get to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. And it's going to be 4th down. Dallas is going to have to settle for a field goal. He has purple hair. He used to have purple hair. I couldn't tell you. I think his hair is his natural color now. And that was Dowdle. So, I mean, when I was young, this was what my hair color looked like. But my hair is kind of like a dirty blonde, almost brown. You could probably call it brown. It's going to be a 50-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. It's now 11-point ball game. San Francisco leads. 11:53 left. I'll see if I can find a good picture of like. I used to have red hair like the 49ers logo. Nice. Aren't you like bald now, Dave? But by choice. So you have no prominent hair color. I feel like it would be interesting to see you with like dark red hair though. My natural hair color is dirty blonde. Yeah, like when I was young, this was pretty much spot on to my natural hair color. And then when I turned like, I don't know, maybe like 21-ish, it started getting like really dark. I just like cut my hair, so like in a few weeks you'll be able to actually see the natural come in. But yeah, it's a lot darker than it used to be. 10 years younger instead of 10 years older. I'm pretty sure no matter what I do, I will always look like a child. So I'm also really short. And when I had long hair, like meaning like down here, long hair, I feel like it just made me look shorter. I don't think I've ever seen your head. So fun fact, I feel like I'm still probably just gonna call you mostly, but so when we first like started It's in the Blood for the first like 2 years, I always um wore a beanie, and then like a couple streams, no, one stream pretty much, I decided to like wear no hat. I just went like just my head. And everybody bullied me until I put a hat on. And so like the beanie is pretty signature. Crafty was one of them. He can attest to the bullying of seeing my bare head. So I stick to wearing a hat because usually when I don't wear a hoodie and I don't wear a hat, someone says something. So I just stick to what I know and I'm comfortable with it, so it don't matter. I thought you were 11-year-old boy on Sunday. Well, I'm 27. I'm probably as tall as an 11-year-old boy, but applauded Hackett in the locker room. Dude, I saw on Twitter where they were like applauding him as well. Kickoff's up and it's going to be a touchback. Niners will start at the 25. I'll have to find a picture somewhere. I wonder if there's any on Twitter from back in the day. When I was 11, I was 5'7". You aren't as tall as an 11-year-old boy. That's just mean. All right, first and 10. They send a use check in motion, and flags fly. Somebody jumped. I believe that's going to be a false start. When I was 11, I was 4'11". I was probably 4'10". But now I'm 27, and I'm 4'11 and a half. All right, so that was going to be on Trent Williams. So now it's going to be 1st and 15 for San Francisco. All my high school girlfriends are shorter than me. I feel like that's just like kind of normal. 1st and 15. Purdy fires over the middle. Caught by Ayuk, and he makes a big play. If Vander Esch could have got a little bit more air, he might have been able to get his hands on that one. And a big first down for 23 yards to move the chains. Yeah, I don't even run from it. I know I'm small. Ayuk to make the big play across the middle. Stephon Gilmore in coverage. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 43. Toss to McCaffrey. McCaffrey shakes off the first guy, and he's able to pick up a couple yards. Not much going. Love you. Drive safe. I will. Hashtag no EDP. Wait, what is EDP? All right, 2nd down and 6. And toss to McCaffrey. He's going to take on the right side. He's going to push through about 3 dudes and still make a little bit of positive yards. I'll make my dad look small. Well, I make my dad look big, and he's very small. He's a little Mighty Mouse. Oh, you're right. You're right. Listen, I am very culturally uneducated, but I remember you talking about him in here before, and I went and looked into it after you told me about it. My cousin's like 6'9". Is he a ball player? It looks like Jordan Lewis, corner number 2 for the Cowboys, is coming out with an injury. I don't know how serious it is, but they took him off the field for at least this one play. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. We got 10 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, my dad's like, I don't know, probably like 5'4" if I had to guess. I'm terrible guess at height. All right, 3rd down and 4 now. Purdy looking to throw. Stands in, fires, and he's got Ayuk again. He's going down the sideline all the way down to the 10-yard line. Another huge play by Brandon Ayuk. Where did these Lions come from? Lions? And that's going to be a hold on the offense, so it's going to erase the big play. Oh, that sucks. A freak of tallness. He's like a salesman or something. I feel like a lot of salesmen are really tall, so that makes sense. Laundry, you gotta love it. The Lions are finally a product of 30 years of top 4 picks. Fair. All right, so after the penalty, it's going to be 3rd down and 14. Purdy alone in the backfield, has time, fires again across the field to Deebo Samuel, and he's got room to run, and he's going to take him inside the 20. That didn't even matter. That penalty didn't even matter because they just took it right back. Maybe they got like 8 yards less than the last one. I saw the Lions beat the Panthers. I've been offline today. Is Micah Parsons dead? He was in on the last play, the one with the hold, but I did not see him there. He might have come out. All right, 1st and 10 from the 18. Purdy, quick fire over the middle, has use check. Down at the 10. It's going to be 2nd down and short. He's been fairly ineffective in this game. Let me go to the box score and see if he has any stats. I know he was coming off an injury from last week, but I don't really know how severe it is. He's got 3 assisted tackles, but like that's all he has. So it's going to be 2nd down and 3 right outside the red zone. No, they're at the 11. I don't know why I said that. It's crafty. And they're going to hand it off up the middle to Samuel. Samuel will get a yard. Nowhere to go. Yeah, see, Parsons wasn't in on that play either. So maybe, Dave. 3rd down and 2. All right, and Cowboys need to stop here. They need to hold them to 3 if they want to try to catch up a little bit. All right, 3rd and 2 from the 10. And Purdy's going to throw to the end zone, and he's got George Kittle for another dime and 6 more points to extend their lead. Dude, he was such a force in the first couple weeks. And, I mean, I know he started to deal with an injury. He looked good against the Cardinals, even though they lost. And then last week, they played the Patriots, and it just felt like a lot of people kind of got banged up in that game. And I don't know. Wait, was that his third touchdown? I thought that was his second. Kittle. I'm looking at the Cowboys box score. Extra point is up, and it is good. You're right, he does have 3. Jesus. Niners lead 28-10 in the third quarter. Needs to do steroids like DJ Watt. I don't know. I feel like, other than this game, Parsons has been an absolute force. But ever since they lost, what's his name, Diggs, his brother Trayvon, their defense really has looked different. I think maybe they're just trying to play a little bit differently, with kind of a hole in their secondary. And Parsons can play pretty much wherever you plug him in at. I don't know. Maybe it's like them shifting was not in their on their bingo card this year, and so they're kind of just still trying to figure it out. TJ Watt did some super steroids at the end of the Ravens game today. You might want to call someone and let them know. Get that out of here. I think that would be like a, I don't know, 6-week suspension or something. I'm sure people involved will be happy about that. I haven't seen such a steroid since Clay Matthews III. Oh, jeez. Steroids rule. I don't know what using steroids is like, but I'll take your word for it, Dave. All right. Backroom commercial. Cowboys going to get a shot. I think they've got to, I know they want to try to run the football still. They're down 2 touchdowns. I feel like they have to go a little bit more up tempo here. I think 7-minute drives are kind of out of the question. Maybe one more, but there's only a quarter and a half left. So I think they're going to have to pick it up a little bit and score some points. It's going to be a short kick once again, fielded, and he'll get to about the 21, maybe 22. Or Hulk Hogan. Bro. Apparently, George Kittle has tied a 49ers record of some sort. Maybe touchdowns on a game, total touchdowns for a tight end. I'm not sure. All right, 1st and 10 from the 21. Pollard in the backfield. Play clock's running down. Dak looking, quick pass over the middle to Lamb. Lamb tries to spin out of a tackle, but there's another guy there also to bring him down for about a 6-yard gain. Kittle having a great time, and that too against the Cowboys. It just warms my heart. I feel that. I'm not a Niners guy, but I'm definitely a Cowboys hater, so I like George Kittle a lot too. 2nd down and 4. Dak hands off to Pollard. Pollard's got room to run, gets a first down and more, and takes it to about the 38, moving the chain. 6.5 to go in the third. Enjoy being half a man. I do not want to be half a man or a whole a man. Word. That deserves to come up here for a minute. Good job, Papa Blood. And Mr. Jiminy Cricket back there, wherever you're at. 1st and 10. Dak's going to take a shot down the field. It looks like he was hit as he threw, and it's going to be picked off down at the 15. And he's going to return it back. And he had a lot of grass in front of him. He'll go down just shy of the 40. John, if you're still in here, shout out. The Niners defense is having a day today. Mike McCarthy's asking Dak Prescott what is wrong with him. Being a woman is fine, by the way. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a man. I feel like that's out of my wheelhouse. So, ball game, probably. Let's be real. The way the Niners play that grindy kind of football often, unless they come out throwing the ball here on this drive, instead of trying to pound the rock and eat the clock, then I would have to say yes. Okay. My buddy Steve took the Saints today, so I had the Pats. Ooh, that sucks. I took the Saints today. The real Dak stood up, bro. The real Dak has been there. I just feel like he's good at hiding it sometimes. But a man without working testicles is no man. Well, I assume that you're correct. Will the real Dak Prescott please stand up? Bro. Call Mac Jones. That's Dak Prescott. Bro, I don't know. I don't know what it's like. So I can't relate or agree or disagree. So I apologize for not being very being able to relate, I guess. Only dude worse than McCorkle is the Panthers guy. What are you talking about, Bryce? The short guy? I know the Red Rifle was in for a little bit also. But I think they said it was just a QB sneak. They might have had a fighting chance. They let him start. Let's check out box score. Yeah, he never threw a pass. He just had literally one QB sneak. He doesn't deserve a name. He's just short, slow, lightweight. That's actually funny. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to answer about his speed. I've honestly probably not watched 1 minute of him this year. Well, that's not true. They showed Red Zone today at work, and I saw him throw the touchdown to Tommy Tremble or whatever the dude's name is. But that is probably the only clip in the NFL of Bryce Young that I've ever seen. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 now from the 38. Going to hand it off to Mason. Mason's got 4 guys on him, and he's still moving forward. And he's going to inch his way towards midfield. Like Taysom. Bro, if anything, I would say it makes more sense to do it the other way around. Let Andy throw and Bryce have the throw, like the run pass option like Taysom. I know he's small, but like I feel like he could be quick. I really don't know. I don't watch Alabama football. So, 2nd down and 2, 5 minutes left in the third. And they're going to hand it off to Mason again. He's going to get the first down, crossover into Cowboys territory. Is it time to put in Cooper Rush the GOAT? Yeah, it's been time since opening kickoff at 8:20 to put Cooper Rush in. Or just put Trey Lance in for funsies. Like, just chalk it up to a loss. Once you get into the fourth quarter, put Trey Lance in and let him ball out against the Niners. Because, like, what if he did? Like, realistically, what if he did? It would be funny. We'd all be here for it. All right, 1st and 10 from the 50, sending Juszczyk in motion. Purdy looking to throw. I don't know why they're throwing. And I think this ball was tipped at the line. It's going to be incomplete, 2nd down and 10. That's why I did say ball out. I don't understand why they threw it. They should have just handed it off. Mason was right there. Juszczyk on the jet sweep type play right there. I'd hope this has become the Trey Lance revenge game. Dude, I think it would be, at this point, let him play. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not exactly on the East Coast, but I'm on East Coast time. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 50. 4:29 to go in the third quarter. Purdy looking, stands in, fires, throws it, has McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to get about 8 yards. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Shanahan, exactly. Did Papa Blood lose the fight to Cricket? No, but we can pretend like he did. What's up, Burdens? Long time no see. Appreciate you being in here. Yeah, I like Shanahan and I don't like him. Are you the farthest west that East Coast time goes? I'm pretty close to it. Cuz I know I'm trying to think. There's not much if you keep going further west before time changes. 3rd and 2, Purdy fires and he's got Jennings for a first down. I would say driving, and it's kind of some back roads, maybe about an hour west, then it would switch time zones, which is not in that ballpark, not that far. In northern Indiana does, but southern Indiana doesn't. She's living on the air in Cincinnati. I'm not that close to Cincinnati. All right, 1st down and 10. Hand it off to McCaffrey. Up the middle to cross the 20. I don't really know why they're playing McCaffrey now. Like, you want to save him, man. Half the year it's Pacific, and half the year it's Mountain. That's interesting. All right, 2nd down and 5. What's the temperature like in San Francisco right now? And they're going to hand it off to Samuel. Samuel's going to push his way. He'll get about 4 of the 5 because the sun is out all day. That's fair. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I used to live in the tip of Indiana. It didn't change, but the rest of the state did. Yeah, see, up north, like near like Gary, Indiana, close to Chicago, they're an hour behind me. Shanny wants QBs who get the ball out quickly, but Lance was more comfortable holding the ball and scrambling. Oh yeah, definitely. See, I don't think he was a bust, like you were saying. I just don't think he fit that game plan. I would be super confused. Same. 3rd down and 1. Ayuk in motion. And he's going to hand it off to McCaffrey. He gets tripped up, but he gets enough for the first down. And we are under a minute and a half left in the third. It is 56 in St. Louis. Right now it is 51 here. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Niners. If they run the ball here, it may be the last play of the first. Well, maybe one more. And they're going to hand it off. That's McCaffrey. He's fighting to get to the 10. He'll pick up about 2 yards. Second down coming up. 89 in Arizona. Dude, I wish it was 89. We had a cold front come through this week. And last night, my house temperature, like I had the air turned off, obviously. It was like registering like 59 with like no air, no heat on. And I was like, I think I'm going to die. This is how I'm going to die. I like the warm. I wish it was warm all the time. Second down and 7 from the 10. This will be the last play. And he's going to fire, get it to Juszczyk. Juszczyk's pushing his way, and they're trying to carry him into the end zone. And he's going to be just a yard shy of the first down. That'll be the end of the first quarter. It'll be first and goal for San Francisco. He was not on the ground for the last, 10 seconds of that play. Arizona's where Bob Crane was murdered. Always a trade-off. Hot sucks, but really cold also sucks. But, 10 out of 10, if I could get rid of really cold or really hot, I would get rid of really cold easily. Anything above 75 is too hot for me. See, anything below 70 is pushing too cold for me, but this week has been really cold. 40, 50, 60, and I can't handle it. Look at me. I am not built for the cold. I am wearing sweatpants right now, a hoodie, and then under this hoodie, a long sleeve black shirt. It's like a thermal shirt. And I'm just barely comfortable. Now, with that being said, I want it to be extremely cold when I go to bed. If I'm even a little bit hot, I cannot sleep. Leo. Their name. I appreciate the respect mostly. But yeah, that's Leo. He was screwing around and changed his name, and then YouTube said, "Oh, you can't change your name for 7 more days." So he's stuck there. he was being funny. I told him he needs to make an alt account. Those alt accounts, they do not care. You could probably change it as often as you want. You've never seen 115 degrees. I think the hottest I've ever been in was 104, 105, never 115. I'd like to experience it. I don't know if I want to live in 115, but I would like to experience it. Your cold is isn't as cold. What are winters like for you? It's pants weather? You just said it was 86 degrees. See, it was 86 here a few weeks ago, and it was warm enough to I don't know, wear shorts and a tank top if you wanted. Last I heard, I was speaking of someone named Chris Carver. All right, first and goal for the Niners. They got McCaffrey lined up in the backfield. They're going to turn around, hand it off to him, and he's going to be stopped short. It's 30 degrees. Is that a normal winter, or is that when it's just really cold? See, I live in Kentucky, so humidity is, I feel always so high, but the St. Louis to Kansas City area, humidity is out of this world, man. That's a normal winter. Okay. Yeah, see, last couple winters for us have been in the negatives, man, and I am just not okay with all that. Second down and goal. They got Juszczyk lined up to help block. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw, and Juszczyk's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Kittle's the first guy there to greet him, bro. That's another Niner I love. I feel like he don't get the credit he deserves. But Kyle Juszczyk, In for 6. To rest Purdy, and then Darnold steps in and throws 5 pick sixes. Bro, I just like Sword of the Spirit is too long for me to say quickly, and mostly is one word, and that's what I know you by. Extra point is up, and it is good. You know, oh no. Okay. I thought the Niners would. I think my score prediction was like 34 on this, and they're probably going to end up scoring more than they're already at 35. But they're at this rate, they're going to score again. It isn't even cold; it just hurts, bro. I don't even know, man. I just don't understand how people can just handle it. Like they're like, "Oh yeah, -10, my favorite," and I'm like, you need to go get a mental health evaluation for saying that. Dude, I'm with you, Vazant. Like, well, run up the score just like they do. Yeah, we had school. So my junior year, so like 2013, it may not have been my junior year, but it was around then. We got school shut down for a few weeks because it was too cold, and it was like in the negatives. And like the wind was so bad, like it felt like it was just like cutting you if you went outside. CMC is jacked, bro. Dad left early, so he might make it back before the end of this monstrosity. We still got 14 minutes left, so there's plenty of time. Don't bother to update the score or anything. Should I start just putting random numbers every time someone scores? Forgot that the winters are really cold in Canada because my autistic brain likes to not work sometimes, and the closest thing I had to winter clothes was my team tracksuit. Wait, are you in Canada or are you in Arizona? I'm confused. -10 in 2016? Well, I wasn't in high school then, but it was like 2013, and it was like probably like between 10 and 15. I don't remember if it was any colder than that, but it was like I know for sure like it was like 13 days straight, which includes like a Friday, Saturday that we didn't go to school. It was 80 below zero the night I moved into the dorms in January. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, a hockey tournament. Okay. Sorry, I missed that. I wouldn't mind going to Canada. I don't know if I want to live there. Maybe. Why not, I guess. I think I would die if I touched like 40 below weather. I think my skin would just gone. All right, kickoff's up. And it looks like he's going to bring it. Oh, he muffed it in the end zone. And so now he's going to take a touchback. Yeah, see, there's a lot of places I want to go. And I've heard good and bad, obviously, about Canada. And you're going to hear good and bad about any place ever. But I have just always wanted to go there. And it's like not that far. Like the border. So Detroit slash, I guess Chicago too. But I feel like it's easier to go through Detroit. Is only like 6 hours from here. So like I don't live that far from Canada. I could drive there. I just need to get a passport. First down and 10. Prescott looking fires, and it's in and out of the hands of Lamb. It could have been picked if someone was paying attention. Anyone who doesn't put the Niners at number 1 in their power rankings needs to be drug tested. Yeah, but then if I made a power rankings, and maybe in a week or so, 1 week I'll do a power rankings. If I did put the Niners in and someone will be like, how can you sit there and tell me that Brock Purdy's not elite if you're going to put them at number 1? And I don't want to have that conversation. First and 10, or second and 10 throws is in and out of the hands. I believe that's going to be picked off and brought back by Fred Warner. This Niners defense is eating this Cowboys team alive. 14:05 left. They've got their possession again in their own territory already. Niners are number 30. So I can't speak to the living experience. Yeah, I mean, if I ever went up there, it wouldn't be for like living. It would just be. That's what I said, stranger. I said, does he have the potential to be elite? Yes. But he's played, this is his 13th game. He's technically still a rookie. He hasn't played a full season. I'm not going to use the word elite. Who do you think picks up Chase? Are you talking about Chase Claypool? Because he's with the Dolphins. But what Chase if not? 1st and 10, handed off to Mason. Mason's got an edge and nothing but grass in front of him, and they're going to strike again into the end zone. And now the Niners have scored 40. Dude, 13:59. That was a 6-second drive. Worth 6. Soon to be 7 points. I think Buffalo does because Buffalo needs him. I mean, maybe. And people where the Cowboys are Super Bowl contenders. Yeah, if they were competitive in this game, maybe. Don't forget, Dak said talking about that playoff game against the Niners last year, quote unquote, pissed him off. And so he was ready to go this week. Yeah, this is his best football. Nothing but the best. There is an injured Cowboy. No, Jamar Chase. Oh. I'll probably end up in Miami if he goes anywhere. Poor Papa Grossi. Put in Trey Lance. That's what I said. All right, they're taking a timeout to check out. I did not see who was injured. I believe they said it was Vander Esch, but I don't know if that's certain. Jamar Chase, he requested a trade this morning. Bro, let me fix my camera first of all, because it is fuzzy. No, when Dad gets back, I'm gonna tell him that there was breaking news that Jamar Chase requested a trade this morning, or like this afternoon after the win, and just see what he says. I think he goes to Buffalo. If Diggs is leaving, I think maybe. Which I wouldn't be surprised if Diggs left at this point. Which they're not playing bad football, so I guess he's not that mad at Josh Allen right now, but I don't know. I'll post it in Discord. Oh, okay. Let me pull that up, actually. The Niners killing the Cowboys. It can't get any better unless Frank Caliendo shows up and does a John Madden. Woo! Word. Pulling up the Discord. Who do you goes after tomorrow? I thought you. Maybe I missed it. Wait, I thought you said you posted a link. I did not see a link. One of my colleagues said that Purdy will be exposed today, and now he's not even picking up my phone. I didn't think. I thought he'd have a respectable game against the Cowboys. Maybe not a perfect game, and he's got like a couple incompletions. Yeah, he's had a couple incompletions. He's only completed 17 throws, but he has 250 yards. He don't need to do too much. Hey, Dave, have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm sure I'll hear from you at least once tomorrow. That's what I said. Elite quarterbacks don't throw incompletions. All right, they are on to kick the extra point. I didn't realize that they didn't kick the extra point yet, but that makes sense. And it is now 42-10 with 13:59 to go in the final quarter. You doing Monday Night Football? Yes, sir. Me and Dad should both be in here. And I don't think he's working a long day tomorrow, so we might come in. We might start the stream a little earlier and hang out for a bit before the game. I'll see what he wants to do. So I told my boss that Jared Goff and David Montgomery was going to destroy Carolina, and they told me no. So I won $1,000. That's pretty awesome. If the Lions lost to the Panthers today, that would be more concerning. You better be doing Monday Night Football. It's the Pack. You better hope. I don't know. I was gonna say something that was totally unrelated, and then I lost my train of thought mid-sentence, which is not uncharacteristic. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm excited about that game. It gives me like old school vibes. Packers and Raiders. Kickoff's up is going to be a touchback. Dallas will start at the 25. Hopefully we get a QB change. Nope, Dak Prescott's coming out onto the... Okay, if you don't do Monday Night Football, you're fired. Does that mean fired from It's in the Blood or fired from my real job? I'll need the support. I don't know how this game's going to go tomorrow, honestly. Well, Alex, see, tomorrow I'll be heading for a victory drink. Cheers. Hey, appreciate you. Congrats. Especially coming off that injury. Yeah, see, I thought he might have a slow start. But really hasn't been. 1st and 10 from the 25, handed off to Pollard. Pollard's going to get about 6 or 7 yards. See, but I didn't even think it was going to be like a slump as in a bad way. Like a slump as they were just going to focus on the run game and throw when they have to. And I still think that's true. Like, I think he doesn't even need to throw that much. Like, maybe a couple checkdowns to McCaffrey, 1st and 10, throwing a check down to Pollard. Pollard gets a 1st down and more on his feet, crossing the 50 and in Niners territory. But what was I going to say? Yeah, and with the occasional deep ball to guys like Kittle or Ayuk or whoever's down there. And so, I mean, that's not that far off. They're going up tempo, like they're going to try to score some points, get a defensive stop, and score some more points right now. All right, from the 42, 1st and 10, Dak, quick pass, and that's picked off at the 30, and he's going to pick up and run with it, and he'll cross back near the 50. How many is that? That is 2? Primetime games this year have been pretty bad. Did the Niners really go for 2 and miss it? No, I just forgot to update the score. I didn't forget. There we go. That's number 2. He still has time to throw a 3rd one. Let's go! Maybe they're just having practice, like baseball players, batting practice when they're having a good day hitting. You never know. And sometimes you just go for 2 for fun. But no, they didn't. I'm glad I started Chase today. See this 52 point. That was see, was it? Oh, it was. My thing didn't update yet. I told you guys. Dad said, I can't wait till he gets back here. He said I was crazy for saying Dak was going to throw 3 picks in this game. That is number 3. Let's go. I thought theirs was. See, I thought it was, but my thing never updated my box score from the tracker, and it finally did. Yo, I almost put a bet in for Dak to throw 3 interceptions because the odds were actually like I would have won money on it. But I was like, no, I'm going to do that, and he's going to have the best game of his career. Yeah, no kidding. It's after 11. He should be at least close. Oh, man. He says I'm crazy all the time. Mason should own this game from here on. Yo, yeah, Christian McCaffrey should not see another down in this game. Oh, yeah, he went to take my brother to work, but he'll be back whenever he gets back. He's pokey. I think Mason's just good. He just has to stay healthy. And I feel like that's truly the story for most Niner running backs over the last couple years. Like, they're good as long as they're healthy. I remember one year where they had like all of their top 3 injured. It wasn't even that long ago. It was the year they had Nick Mullins playing because I think Jimmy G got hurt. Like that, it was their year for the injury bug. My brother, bro. Let me find a picture of my brother. Like him and I, honestly, look nearly identical. Hey, Sam Darnold has entered the chat. It is 1st and 10. It looks like they've got Mason lined up in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off. And he's going to go across the 50. Let's see. Where is a good picture of my brother? All right, 2nd down and 4. I wonder if they're even going to allow Sam to throw the ball. All right, 2nd down and 4. They're in Dallas territory already. They're going to toss to Mason. Mason's going to make a cut and a move, get a 1st down and more. Dude, every picture of my brother that I can find right now looks awful. We have to see this guy. Okay, I'm trying. Let me go to my stepmom's Facebook page. Maybe she's got a recent picture of him. He doesn't do photos. Looks like Vander Esch is walking maybe to the locker room. All right, 1st and 10, handed off to Mason. Mason's going to lose a couple yards on the play. Let him throw. Let Sam cook. Or go 3 and out, or what? I guess they can't technically go 3 and out, but go 3 and out on this set of downs. Let's see if they put Trey Lance in. At this point, I'm rooting for it. All right, it's going to be 2nd down and 14. I hear the cricket. Dad must be back. And they're going to hand it off. I don't think that's Mason. Oh, that's Davis. I don't know. He's got a hyphenated name. What's up, Papa Blood?
Yo.
You're never going to believe this. But Dak Prescott threw 3 interceptions.
Could have never guessed that the second half would have went to crap.
Just like I told you. It's all going according to plan. I'm trying to explain to them that my brother and I are identical. He's just taller than me, but I can't find a picture of him.
I don't think I have anything either.
He doesn't have any current photos. All right, 3rd down and 12.
False start.
Also, false start. Sam Darnold is also in the game, by the way. I'm hoping Shane's head went sideways when he saw the score. Maybe I've got a photo on my phone.
They should let Trey Lance play.
That's what I said. I feel like it's a perfect opportunity. I thought they were supposed to use Trey Lance to pick his brain to get the ins and outs of this Niners team.
Maybe he don't know.
They've put up 10 points. 10. All right, 3rd and 17. They do let Sam throw, and it's going to be a 1-yard completion. That's pretty much what he's capable of, so he's showcasing his assets right now.
Hey, at least Sam Darnold found a home in the NFL.
Dude, at this point, he should be really happy being a backup because he can contend. I saw Trey Lance with an earpiece in.
And a helmet. Did he grab his helmet?
He's got a hat on, but he may get a helmet. We have never seen her and her brother in the same room. I barely see me and my brother in the same room. He smells weird.
They look exactly alike. She's just cleaner.
And shorter.
Yeah.
All right, 4th and 16. You're just in time to call the Trey Lance plays of the night.
Oh, that would be sick. Fair catch called for, but it's going to bounce, and it's going to be stopped at the 1-yard line.
Oh, Darnold versus Lance, Clash of the Titans. Hang on. I know I got a photo of my brother on my phone somewhere. I'm sure we've taken one photo together. He smells weird.
Oh.
He's a boy. Boys smell weird, especially that one.
His excuse is for not cleaning himself is that he can't smell it when he smells bad.
And I'm like, you don't have to, bro. I'll tell you. Bash of the backups. Ooh, that's even better. Yeah, you've missed an exciting game. Like, everything's been kind of crazy since you left.
All I know is I kept hearing it on the phone, and it was like, and it's a turnover, and it's one play and a touchdown.
Yeah, that pretty much summed up everything you missed.
I got pictures.
No, you don't got good pictures.
Yeah, I do.
If it's not from this past year, he doesn't look like that.
It's close.
If it is from 2022 or before, it doesn't look like him. Wait, he's like shirtless in this picture because we had just cut his hair. All right, let me see if I can get the camera to like
that.
There we go. That is the taller me.
I mean, that's one where you guys look alike.
Are you saying we don't look alike?
I mean, that's one where you look really alike.
It's because we do. I have a picture of him before we cut his hair. Like, dude, he looked like I don't even know how to describe it. He just looked like a... Okay, here, look. This is the same day, this photo of him. Like, shaggy-headed. That's my dog. Yeah, that was him, like, 2 hours before the first picture. With no hat. Yeah, Shelby cut our hair that day. She gave us matching haircuts. I just cut my hair the other day, by the way. And
I know this is a side picture, but it's pretty close too.
If it's his Facebook, oh, okay. Okay, that looks just like me. Wait, that is me right there.
Yeah, you're in that picture.
Is that a safety? Is that a safety? Nope, they said he made it to the one. They said he made it out of the end zone. I mean, I'll take the beanie off. I just did my hair so it looks better than usual, and I worked today, so I actually tried to make it presentable, but I have a head. I just usually get bullied. I usually get bullied on this channel with no hat on.
2nd down and 10. at the 1.5.
Yeah, my
Back
hair
to
is...
throw. He fires. It's completed. Michael Gallup gets out to the 7.
Once my hair starts growing a little bit, Dallas has the ball right now.
That cricket. Oh, by the way, when I got home, I went
It's
back
Cooper
there.
Rush, by the way, not Trey Lance.
I know. It was wishful thinking.
I would have liked to see Trey Lance.
Okay, it's 3rd and 3.
Now my head's cold.
I hope he drives down and scores a touchdown in like 2 minutes.
Bro, you and me both.
There's the snap. He's going to hand it off, and that's a 1st down and then some.
Davis Price. That's what the guy's name is. His first name is like, I don't know, starts with maybe like a T or something. But he's from like LSU, I think. LSU has a bunch of hyphened names, 2 named running backs, and San Francisco loves them, except for Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
1st down and 10. Cooper Rush in the
Tyrion,
game.
that's his name. Tyrion Davis Price. Cooper is
Back
in
to
for
throw.
Dak.
Look, he's going to hit the outlet, and he's going to get a yard.
Is that a fullback?
That's
Who is
the
that?
draft pick. I can't think of his name.
Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce.
Is he a running back or a fullback?
He's a running back.
He looks like a fullback.
He's like very short and stocky. All right, 2nd down and 9. They're going to hand it off. He's going to push out. He's going to do a complete somersault and make it to the 20.
He's only 5'6". Oh my god, he's so short compared to a lot of them.
Yeah, I told you. He's shorty. Short and stocky. I think he's like 210 or 220.
It says on here 176.
Really? I thought he was bigger than that.
I'll Google it. Like, this is on CBS, so I'll Google it. Deuce Vaughn.
3rd down and 6.
Yeah, on Google it says he's 5'5", not 5'6", and 176.
And Rush gets smoked.
Yeah, it says everywhere I've searched he weighs 176.
Man, I thought he was like 210.
Yeah, he's a lot smaller than I thought. Looking at the next 5 games, we should end up being 10-0. Who are your next 5 opponents? That is pretty big for 5-7, let's be honest.
We're going to beat you. We're going to beat you, Swifty.
All right. I think you should have a friendly wager with Leo.
There
is that a pick?
No, it's a punt.
Or did they punt? I missed to that. Sorry, 5'5" apparently. Yeah, it said 5'6" on CBS, but Google says 5'5". It says Tony Pollard's 6 foot and 209.
Yeah, Swifty, you only need one more win to break the record of consecutive regular season games, and sooner or later you guys have got to have a letdown. Might as well be against us in a couple of weeks.
That's not going to happen.
I don't know. We get San Fran after the bye.
All right. Well, they'll be competitive. All right. 1st and 10. Looks like Davis Price is back in. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to cross the 50. Still going. Has a 1st down all the way to the 40, to the 38. And they're still slicing this team up with their backups. Browns, Vikings, Bengals, Jags, Bucks. If you had... Okay, take your team bias out of that, right? What would you say their record with those 5 games would be? Like, just from a football fan, not from a Bengals fan.
I mean, I will probably pick them in just about every one of those games.
For some reason, I feel like the Browns are going to upset them because they're coming off a bye. Deshaun Watson gets healthy and he miraculously is better. Actually, it's that one stupid game you lose for no reason. Like, I feel like that's the one game. Because that defense is really good. Get in there, disrupt Purdy. Their run defense is fairly respectable. Vikings, not a chance. They have no defense. Bengals have a chance. Jags, it depends on which team shows up, if that's a game or not. In the Bucks, well, that Niners D-line will eat that Bucks O-line alive. Yeah, dude, the Vikings are going to. They might score up some points, but dude, their defense sucks. All right, another injured Cowboy. That is number 6. Who is that? That is Wilson. If the Bengals play like they did today, they have a chance. Oh no, they absolutely do. They're coming out. They go into the bye before they play them. I don't even think Washington is considered a gimme game either, though. Like, they didn't look great against the Bears, but I just feel like the NFL script had something to do with that one. I don't know. Like, I feel like the Washington game will be a little bit tougher. 1st and 10 from the 39. They're going to toss. And he'll get 3, still working, maybe 4 yards. Nice carry right there. Second chance effort.
When we get out of here, that he's in the wall. He's dying.
Dude, I did not miss that cricket while you were gone. Like, I forgot how peaceful it was. Like, it's nice having you to talk to, but bro, that cricket sucks. It wasn't even bad last game. Do it, throw it. You scared him. For 1 second.
Ballsy.
2nd down and 6, hand off up the middle, and he's going to get 4. Cut that to 3rd and short. Let Sam throw.
I want to see Moody kick a field goal because I need like 3 more fantasy points.
You don't got nobody tomorrow?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't need. I just want to see him kick a field goal. He's gotten single points the whole game.
That's all right. My kicker's been Evan McPherson, and I think I've got a total of 10 points out of him this season.
What did they score today?
I don't know.
Dude, he's inside the wall. I got his buddy a minute ago.
All right, 3rd down and 2. Let Sam throw. Plays blown dead. I think delay a game.
Oh, well, that probably takes him out of field goal range.
Let him throw. Let Sam cook. Come on, Shanahan. What you got in there? Looks like he's reading a newspaper, not a play sheet.
Al Bundy. Dak Prescott is overrated.
Bro, that's a real cricket. Like, I swear. Like, if I mute him, you don't hear that cricket. All right, 3rd down and 7. Handoff up the middle. And you don't get nowhere. Hey, he's muted. You can unmute. But I'm about to come over there and...
Yeah, he's loud. He's inside my wall.
Dude, it's so loud.
It's driving me crazy. As soon as we check out of here tonight, I'm on the hunt. He's not living another day.
What are you going to start? Yeah, you said it was posted in there, but I didn't see it anywhere. I feel like that was probably like a memes article. Miami Dolphins have the most total yards through 5 games in NFL history, 2,568. And the New England Patriots have consecutive 30-point losses for the first time since before you were alive.
Dang, that's a long time.
And my boy, Patty Mahomes, first starting QB to defeat 31 teams before the age of 30. That dude's only like 6 months older than me. Thank you all for still streaming. 3 other streams I was watching called the stream. I get why. Just thank you for streaming. I have fun watching streams on YouTube. Hey, John, we appreciate you too, man. We like hanging out. I know, you guys all know, the ones that have been here for a little bit, that I've sat through the literal worst games of all time. So this one's not even that bad. We get to make fun of the Cowboys all day, so I'm not having that bad of a day. 4th and 7, they run it with Davis Price for no reason. They just do it. And it's going to be a turnover and downs because he loses 3 yards. But that Cowboys get a 2-minute drive to do whatever
Come
they're
on,
going
Trey
to do.
Lance.
Trey Lance. Put him in. He's got a uniform on. Put him in. Why not? See what he can do.
I mean, he might come in and play inspired. No.
That looks like Cooper. I think actual Cowboys can play better for this. I think that is, yeah.
Well, Vaughn's going to get about a yard there. Oh, my God.
It's your cricket, bro. He's been there for like a week at least.
Dude, man, I'm telling you, it's getting louder.
Grassy Posse Packer Nation. I'm not any part of Packer Nation, but I do love the Grassy Posse. There's some fun dudes. There's a lot of fun people in there.
Hey, what's on his hand?
Which one?
His right hand.
The ref?
Yes.
Maybe he's got a broken finger. I don't know.
It looked like a rubber band. What the heck?
Is there another fight? I missed it. I was live, y'all.
What do you guys
know
fight
what?
at this point?
That cricket's making me think really bad thoughts, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
I mean, really, let's see who can get the most fines before the end of the game.
That's all right, man. It's better than some of the fines they give out. At least if you get in a fight, you have a reason. Dude, if I made that much money, I'd probably start fights too. Like, if they're not going to do anything and then just fine you $10,000 next week, like, whatever, I'd probably start fights too. I run my mouth too much.
I think you'd probably learn.
Nah.
127 and counting. Vaughn got a carry there. We're going to get maybe 2 more plays, and then this bad boy will be in the books.
20, so it might end up being a turnover on downs. We might get to see Sam Darnold take a knee. A victory knee. I don't know if he's ever done that. I don't remember a single game in his career that he won good enough that he could take a knee.
Here goes Vaughn. He's going to sprint, and he's going to get about 3 on the last play.
Someone call a timeout.
Nobody used a timeout in the second half today.
Listen, that makes no sense. How dare you? That wasn't me. I did yawn earlier, but that was like before halftime. Cardinals Cowboys was the real Cowboys. I've been thinking that. All the real ones, and a lot of the real ones are you guys, not just, people I make up, but like, you guys are usually with me on a lot of things.
And Rush will take a knee, and that will bring us to the end of the game.
They let Cooper Rush take the victory knee?
On 4th down.
That's why I said call a timeout.
Why did they stop the clock?
Oh my God, Kyle Shanahan's going to let him take the knee. He's going to let Sam take the victory knee.
It's change of possession.
Oh, yeah, it's on 4th down. He took a knee. It stops the clock. Come on, Sammy. Go take your victory knee. Rush took the most beautiful knee ever, and it didn't matter because there's going to be a knee right behind it.
Why did they reset the clock to 10 seconds?
Because that's when he took the knee. That knee was worth 32 points. Oh, yes. Here it is. Here he comes. Attaboy Sam. For the first time ever in his life, we're all witnessing history.
He's won a game before.
He's never taken a victory knee.
I'm sure he has.
I bet he hasn't. And Sam Darnold, Mono Boy, gets the victory knee. Dude, that's really funny. The Cowboys would be the team that takes a knee on 4th down, not realizing it stops the clock because of change of possession. I thought it was weird that the clock went, but I was like, whatever, maybe they're just like, screw it, this game's over. But they should have made Dak Prescott take that 4th and 18 knee. They should have made him feel the humiliation. I can't wait to hear that post game. That's what I'm saying. Sam cleaned up Purdy's mess and closed out the game beautifully. Shout out for Sam Darnold. This is the highlight of his career. Other than that time he wore that sweet flak jacket after he got mono. That was pretty cool. Not that he got sick, but the jacket that they made for him to wear under his uniform to protect his insides, like his organs and stuff. Like, that was a pretty cool, like, watching the little clip they did of how they made that and put it into his, that was probably the coolest part of his career. And then this is probably the second coolest part. Shout out to the Jets. Elite quarterbacks don't make mess ups for their backups to clean up. You damn right they don't. That's why Sam Darnold's elite. That cricket needs help to get outside. That cricket needs help to get to his next life.
Can you believe that Vegas is a 2-point favorite tomorrow night?
It's a home game, so yeah. When they're not sure, they just give the home team a point or two. Aren't their records the same?
Packers are 2-2. Raiders are 1-3.
Okay, so I figured it'd be -1 for the Raiders.
Garoppolo has 5 touchdowns and 6 interceptions this year, and Love is 8-3.
Listen, you can make the argument about how LA teams don't have home field advantage, but Vegas does.
No.
I think that's what's helping them. They're at home with their home crowd on prime time. Like, I think that all of that together is going to give them the advantage, even if it's only a point or two. Like, in terms of sports betting, I like the Packers -2, or so whatever +2.
Yeah, for real.
That cricket is literally gonna. If we get on here tomorrow and that cricket's there, I'm coming over to your house.
Fair. I'm ready to go now so I can hunt him.
Oh, Leo, I can't click that link because if I click your link, this is what it does. It just puts it on the screen. Taylor Swift. Taylor Smith. What a fantastic game. We got to see 4 different quarterbacks. We got to see like 8 different running backs today. What a day.
Right on. Josh McDaniels does eliminate any home field. Him and Brandon Staley are about equal.
I think with Jimmy Garoppolo coming back, so it's not Aiden O'Connell, right? And Devontae going up against his former team. Maybe they think Devontae is going to eat. The Packers' run D has been a little. Bijan Robinson whooped them on the ground, and so maybe they're thinking Josh Jacobs gets his feet going, and Devontae kind of eats versus his former team. The pick from the link is in your Discord. Okay, yeah, I'll check that. But maybe they're just kind of giving them the edge. I'm telling you, when the point spread is 1 or 2, I think they really don't know. Like, they're not sure, and it's just safer to pick the home team.
Here, I got it. I finally found the one I was looking for, Alex.
Papa is hunting crickets.
Here you go.
I mean, that kind of it don't help us look that much alike, but it does show how short I am. I'm on my toes. I wish I could zoom in further on that, but I cannot.
Let's see.
But like, yeah. Oh wait, I guess you can. That's an awful picture of both of us. I mean, it's a great picture. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my little twin boy. He's not very little though. Shelby in the pick'em was the only one to pick Jacksonville and Chicago. Bro, I wanted to pick both of those teams. I didn't though. Will you be here tomorrow, Papa Blood? Skater Boy asks.
Yes, sir. I will be here tomorrow with bells on because I'm excited about tomorrow's game.
Well, you were more wound up about this game than I was, and then now you don't seem excited at all. But I am living.
It was a little bit more on one-sided than I thought it would be. I thought the second half would be the home team for sure. First half, I thought would be a little closer.
Nah, dude, I straight up said when we got in here, I said, I don't care how close this game is, Dak Prescott's going to throw 3 picks. And you were like, well, I don't think it's going to be that big of a difference. And I was like, well, I do. Everybody can go back to the beginning and watch that because you were like, well, I don't know about that. And I was like, have you watched him play against a real defense? NFC East has been a little less beastly and a little more leastly. Yeah, the Eagles are winning, but they don't look like the 49ers do, right?
They look beatable. The 49ers don't look beatable yet.
They don't look that beatable. Like, I watched them versus the Rams. They looked a little bit beatable. But anyway, you guys, we are going to get off here. I can't stand that cricket. I think I'm going to, probably, I don't know, commit a felony or something if I have to listen to that cricket anymore. And I don't really want to do that because that is not me. But thank you for muting just for a few seconds so I can get all of this out. Like we said, the two of us, me, this guy, it better not be 3 of us when I get here tomorrow. It's just me and you, not me and you and that Jiminy the Cricket, bro. We'll be here tomorrow night for Monday Night Football, Packers and Raiders. It's gonna be an interesting game. Maybe a lot of points scored on both teams, maybe not just one, maybe not any points at all. I don't even know. But John, Skater, Crafty, Grange, mostly Leo, Mr. Swifty, Stranger, anybody else that's still in here. We always appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. I can't wait to hang out, party, and yeah, it's the Raiders. You guys know I don't like the Raiders either. It's always primetime games. It's either my team or teams I don't like. So, you can come back on here. I can deal with the cricket long enough for you to say your stuff.
Yeah, I'm over the cricket as well. Can't wait for tomorrow. I'm gonna go.
Sorry, Burdens. I'm not gonna talk bad about the Raiders tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna be a strictly mutual for both teams. I'm rooting for them equally. I just don't like them, but I'll respect them. I respect them for you.
I like Jimmy G. I like Josh Jacobs. I
I
like
like Josh
Devontae
Jacobs.
Adams.
I like Max Crosby, and I hope Devontae Adams has a career game tomorrow. Like, that's an actual, like, I hope that scenario plays out. Like, I just want to see it. I like scripty type things. Like, do it, please. Devontae, 300 yards. But, I'm here for it. So I'm gonna be cheering for you, Burdens, as well as the Packers. I'm just hoping for a good game, man.
Good games, all we can ask for.
Yes, sir. Might be a little bit tomorrow. No big deal. We'll be here minimum 3.5 hours. That's usually our time frame. So anytime in there, anybody wants to come stop and say hello. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button. You can check out our week predictions to see how well we really truly did this week. Eesh. But we'll be back on tomorrow. Like I said before, I'm gonna go ahead and it's in the cricket, bro. change our YouTube channel to it's in the cricket, bro. Oh.
He's driving me nuts.
Much love to you guys. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Have a good rest of your night, and we will see you on the next one. Bum bum
Yo.
bum. Cricketless.
Bye, Dak.